by the council to scout out the Swahagan lair and bring back any intel that they could gather on what the War Council will be up against.
If we don't single-handedly take out the whole force.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's nothing left, guys. We single-handedly took out all the forces.
We're here to negotiate terms for purchasing your homeland back to pay for the pews.
Yeah. So let's see. So we approached it was basically an island that was partially sunken. That's what the lizard folk reported. And so we made our way, just started to infiltrate the fortress.
Yeah, we saw the one gate, and somebody saw something move behind the gates, and then we kind of like quickly just circled back to under the main bridge, like the land bridge.
Yeah, there's a land bridge that connects the island to the mainland, and there was a cave entrance kind of tucked in on the side of that. So.
Went very carefully up until the stone slab.
Yep.
With a dead eel.
Yep, there's a dead eel there, and we heard the sounds of someone being tortured in the other room.
And I think...
And Smallleaf saw it, I believe.
Yeah, like, I took off the bar for the thing, and I think the door was open, so, like, yeah, we did actually see this. Or see, like, what we're...
Yeah, 3 Swahagan are torturing a,
Lokatha.
It's a Lokatha, yeah. The sort of Gungan-esque, or the D&D version of the Gungans, basically.
At least the fat ones.
Yeah. Yeah, the like, boss nest. So, we will pick up right there. Roll initiative.
Fireball.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Make the roof collapse on them.
Well, I mean, it's up to you guys. Like, do you want to go in guns blazing? How do you want to proceed?
Yeah, probably.
Fireball.
Fireball.
Right, centered right here.
What the hell?
Nice.
Wait, the highest dex.
Hey, you know, you win.
Natural 1.
Sometimes you lose some, and other times you lose a lot.
18.
Yeah, let's see.
I'm feeling that Smallleaf is gonna charge in and just kill one in one turn. I'm feeling some power.
Yeah. Let's see. And if I remember right, I did roll for them to see if they were aware, and they failed. So this is a surprise round in favor of you guys.
Okay, so I am just gonna run in and fucking murder the shit out of them.
Okay.
1,
Literally
2,
fist them and take
Here
the
he
poop out of their
goes.
butts.
3, 4, 15 is the 15 the lowest one.
I almost thought the 26 was a damage roll. I was like, wait.
Yeah, let me check here. Okay, the 15 is a miss, but the
Of course it is.
Yeah, the others are hit.
7, 8, and 9.
Nice.
Oh, jeez.
There's a joke there somewhere.
What'd you say?
There's a joke there somewhere.
Oh.
Wait, why is the one bludgeoning lowercase?
Because it's a lowercase bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, it's the fist.
If you don't
Yeah, it's my
have
fist attack.
weird bug in the system. If you have resistance against all resistance is uppercase bludgeoning, so when you do bludgeoning damage lowercase, they take full damage.
Well, he's immune to uppercase bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Somewhere
okay,
there's
so
a game that does that.
Yeah. So let's see, that's 10, 15, 24 damage. Okay.
There was a time when I was a kid where anytime I'd play a racing game, the first thing I would try to do was reverse over the starting line and go forward again to see if it would count that as a lap.
I'm sure there were games that did it.
There were.
Whoa.
No, Cthulhu.
Nobody's immune to that type of bludgeoning damage.
Alright, yep, a sizable hit on that Swahagan there, and let's see, they are caught by surprise as you just pummel that one Swahagan from behind.
Yeah, wait, yeah, they're like, yes, we're gonna torture you until you scream like this. Yeah. Yeah, the other two are like, that's pretty good.
Thank you. Yeah, alright, let's see, Radair's gonna have to double move to get there, so I
didn't even check what the footage was.
I mean, you're a monk.
I was like there. Oh, I have way too much footage to. Yeah,
Well,
I could have run circles around them and then attacked them.
Yeah, monks have footage and handage.
Yeah, you could be like, now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You just create a little mini tornado. Or cyclone.
I think Radair's gonna start, considering they're far away, he'll start with a javelin, so he'll pull out one of his javelins that he has on him and just go 1, 2,
Does
3.
Radair by chance have Eldritch Blast? Because he is that warlock dip.
Do I? Did I take Eldritch Blast?
Isn't it a... Oh,
little
maybe
close
you
for
do
that.
have to pick it.
Yeah, it's a cantrip. You know what? And cantrips, no, cantrips scale at your warlock level. That's why I did not take it. Because it's a scaling.
Is it? I don't think Eldritch Blast is warlock level.
Let me look that up, because if I didn't take it, I am extremely stupid for not.
Make a ranged attack. The spell creates more beams when you reach higher levels. No, it doesn't say it has to be warlock levels.
Really?
Yep, the spell creates more than one beam as you reach higher levels. Here, I'll just put it in chat.
Yeah. Say, why did I not take that then? When you reach higher levels.
I wonder if that's spellcaster levels, though, but that might be like a,
Yeah.
whatever,
I think
like a Twitter to that guy.
I think all the cantrips are based off of character level.
Yeah, that's a
nothing
good
else.
point.
Yeah, I don't know if they're... Maybe yeah, let me take a look then, because I'm gonna say that's gonna be something I will swap out, like...
Ah!
If it does do that.
Yeah. At least the first result I see say cantrips level with your character, not your class.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I must have not taken it because I thought it was class.
Yeah, I just asked because I'm like, you have
Okay.
a warlock level.
Why
I've played
have
a warlock
not
for a
been
long
doing
time.
Eldritch Blast when I need a ranged attack. Okay. Yeah, so I will be swapping that at some point, but not now. 'Cause
Okay.
It's like,
Yeah, there was
I'll
a
swap
sage.
it out a level up.
Yeah, there was a sage advice. So they did actually say, like, for example, a barbarian 2, cleric 3 casts sacred flame at 5th character level,
Okay.
and that was their example. So yep.
Yeah, using the
Okay.
Unearthed Arcana swapping spells and stuff. So I'll do that at level up because
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast is too good to not have on this character.
Are you going? Are you gonna take
What's
level
that?
2 of warlock at all, or are you just gonna do one level?
No,
warlock?
just one.
Okay, because then you would get 2 Eldritch Invocations as well, but
Right. Yeah, I didn't have enough levels in
right.
in my build to fit that in. I was like, I just barely got away with doing
Why can't I
one.
hold all these levels?
So, okay.
Sorry to
Actually,
interrupt
Radair has
everything.
extra attack, so he could hurl 2 javelins. So we'll do that. Let's see.
That's right. This is the first time we're fighting since Radair has extra attack, right?
Yeah, and there's just a straight up miss. So yeah, that javelin goes. That javelin it'll break on impact, so no recovery, or it'll break as it hits the wall behind the Swahagan. So Ridair will attack the same one that Smallleaf did. And I will dock my javelin count by 2. Alright, after Ridair, Alicia is up.
Alright. Yep. Alicia pops into the room. She sees that this being is being tortured, and she will not stand for such things. And I guess the one that everybody has been attacking...
So she sits down.
So she will sit for such things, half my move speed to be prone.
Yeah.
And Firebolt.
Alright, Firebolt, that is a hit. And if you remember, the ruling I gave was that magical fire effects that are instant do full damage, like normal damage underwater. Anything that's like a continuous effect that lasts like multiple rounds.
Just as the first.
Yeah, just does the first and then gets extinguished from the water. And then electrical attacks are the opposite. So obviously if it's an instantaneous effect, normal water damage or normal lightning damage. But if it's an ongoing effect, it'll do double damage.
Okay, yeah, so she fires off and 1 firebolt.
Alright, that is a strike at that Swahagan.
What if I have a rapier that's a pull toy? like a noodle.
A wet noodle.
Double damage underwater.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say +2 to hit, you know, because you know you're in the prime environment for it.
Throw a what? A barnacle?
Forget rocks, we throw barnacles.
I'm not proficient with barnacles, okay?
Cast magic stone on these here barnacles.
Yeah, right.
Alright, the Swahagan are surprised this round, so they basically spend the round realizing what's happening, and no.
Cool, I pop out here and cast Eldritch Blast, and now I'll make sure I have enough move. Yep, I'll come up and stab this guy with my stab attack. Wipe ya. I get the sneak attack. I don't know why I had advantage on, but a 14 misses.
Now, the Swahagan are now alerted, well, at least these 3 are alerted to our presence, and seeing intruders, they are going to attack. Well, not on their turn, but they are ready to attack. Smallleaf is up next.
Mo, did you bonus action,
Oh, good point. I would have bonus actioned, like the second guy, because I figure this first one's gonna die.
Well, I know 13 misses, 24 hits, there's 11. Did 11 kill him?
No, he is still alive, but he is,
God damn it.
he is near death.
God damn it.
Let's see. I think Ridair, seeing Mo mark the other guy and call out to begin the offense on him, he'll attack once with his sword on that guy.
The frontmost.
Yeah, to get the advantage, and we'll see. Well, yeah, we'll just do that with an attack, and then maybe he'll attack the other guy next. 16 is a hit. 13.
could he make that a green flame blade?
Oh, true, yeah. Yeah, we'll make that a green flame blade. Good call. I forget those cantrips, those very easily, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for the reminder. So yeah, we'll make that a green flame blade, and that does 4 damage to the guy next to him. He is still alive, but Ridair is going to turn and take a stab at the guy that is near death. And I guess, well, actually, technically I could green flame blade that, or wait, can you, or no, you can, oh no, wait, you know what? That's right, cantrips lose their effectiveness now because it's a standard action to green flame blade. So now I'm just gonna double attack and attack the front guy and attack the guy that's near death with a 15.
Well, wait, did Ridair just get extra attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, he is very, very near death. So Yeah, Alicia.
What class did you get that from? Like, what's your current levels?
Paladin. Yeah, 5 Paladin, 1 Warlock.
Okay.
Alicia's gonna move up and try her hand and hopefully hit with a firebolt. Ah, bitch. I guess I'm not gonna do that. Change my mind.
F.
14, yeah. Fortunately, a miss.
F for firebolt.
Yep.
Let's see. The Swahagan, yeah, realizing that they're now under attack, are going to go like this. The one that is next to Ridair, they are each wielding or carrying spears. They do not have shields, so these are two-handed attacks. And the one will attack Ridair. Let me make sure advantage isn't on. I'm pretty sure I toggled this off in advance. Yes. Alright, so he is going to grab his spear and attempt to stab at Ridair. And I am going to, on the 23, I'm going to shield that and use my short rest bonus spell slot. It's not a... Nah, yeah, you know, now I'll take the damage. It's not that bad.
Mo gave us 10 temp points, so you don't take anything.
Right. Yeah, I'll just take the damage and save the spell slot for something that's more critical. The one that's next to... Or the one that is next to Mo, the one that's near death, is going to attack him 3 times. So 18, 13, and 21.
This is attacks on Mo.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Okay, 2 hit.
Yep.
18. Okay.
And 21.
Okay. -8. Yeah, I meant 18 damage he takes.
Oh yeah, total. Yep. And then the final one is going to attack Smallleaf.
No! Oh, fucking I got hit once. I'll take that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one thing with Swahagan is, for this level, for their challenge rating, they actually have a large number of attacks.
I feel like it's a waste to bless
Tim, you have 10 hit points, most thing.
Oh, shit. I would,
You would have 4 temp left.
No. I wouldn't lose actually any.
Right.
Good. Whatever. I always forget about the temp hit points, because it's not when I...
Yeah, I know. It's not on our bar.
Just via the little bar
technically
thing.
You could add it to your bar and have your bar overflow. That might be a easier way to remember it.
Oh, true.
Yeah, but then that looks ugly.
Yeah. Alright, Mo is up.
Then when we get on, I'm like, what is this extra nonsense on my screen? I'm like, oh,
right.
And I would do it every time.
No
and
more
really
inspiring
confused.
leaders for Tim. No.
What are you gonna do?
I will attack the guy in front of me.
Okay.
They're sleeping at.
Yep, there you go.
And...
Ooh, yeah, he is very, very dead now.
Okay. I will... Ridair didn't do his hex thing, right?
No.
Okay. I will mark the one in front of Ridair.
Alright. And Smallleaf is next.
I'll be back.
Whee! Oh, that's a 12. That's a 22, though. And that's a 20.
Yeah.
That's a 9 and a 7.
9 and 7, so 16. Alright. Anything else on your turn?
No. Oh, yeah, why not? Here, we'll waste another key point. Fucking try again. Yep, there's 27.
Oh, there it is.
I will so take that key point loss for that. He dead
Yeah.
now?
Hold on.
Or at least very injured after that one?
He is injured.
These guys are pretty tanky.
God damn it, I wish I would
Yeah.
have crit twice.
Yeah, Swahagan, in addition to a large number of attacks, they are tanky, but they don't have much else. It's basically high number of hit points, lots of attacks, and
Right, they're like numbers, kind of like
yeah,
they have high numbers.
high numbers, very much like a barbarian, or pretty much like a barbarian, I guess you could say, because barbarians are high numbers, at least in older editions of D&D. Anyway, let's see. Redair is up next. He will take that advantage that Mo gave him and attack the guy in front of him. And then I'll just roll the next attack as well without advantage. 15 is a miss, so just the one with 11. Okay, and let's see. Alicia is next.
Guess I'll go down the. Part of me is wondering, like, should I bless? But there's only 2 left, so it's like, I think I'll.
Yeah, both look injured.
Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait for the next one. All right. So for the one in front of Smallleaf, I guess I will do a firebolt.
Yeah, that's a hit.
I will do a
Good
firebolt.
roll.
All right. Only 7. That's very low, but.
It's still it adds up. Let's see. Okay. Let's see the Swahagan. So, I think Mo's the only one who has taken actual damage. Everybody else is just the hit points. So
Yes.
the Swahagan kind of being alerted, sensing Mo's injury. The one that's next to Smallleaf and Mo, he's going to turn his attention over to Mo, and then kind of you notice like an intensity kind of flaring up in his eyes, and he attacks Mo with his spear.
Oh no.
Oh
No.
shit!
2 crits, my goodness. Well, luckily I think the 15 misses. Yeah. 18, 28, 29. Jordan's gonna come back and his character's gonna be unconscious.
No.
And then the other one is going to attack Redair still. Oh, and those should not have been at advantage, but I'll just take the first roll in each. 20 is a miss, 6 is a miss, 22 is a hit. And that puts me at 49 hit points.
That's not so good.
No. And Mo needs to... We'll wait for Jordan to get back.
Yep. Well,
Where did he go to get a drink? He's gonna hate us.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell him. So we'll let him find out himself. I'll BRB.
I mean, that was really bad.
I mean, you guys didn't kill everybody yet?
No. But you're unconscious.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The 2 crits on there are at your face.
Yeah, they So the thing what you missed while you were gone is the Swahagan, the one that was next to you and Smallleaf. Got a bloodlust look in his eyes and turned his attention over to you and hit you 3 times with advantage, and 2 of them were crits.
Right. Okay, so I gotta do a death saving throw.
Yep, it is your turn.
How'd I do? 19. Damn, that's good.
1 success.
Alright.
Smallleaf.
Oh my god, I need a knife.
Wait, you're level 6, right?
Yeah.
Or no,
Oh!
no, you have uncanny dodge.
Yeah, that's what I just thought of. I was like, oh wait, I would have used my reaction on one of them, so yeah, I'm actually not down.
Yeah.
Let's just say that I would have used it on the first one because I wouldn't have thought that he would have crit me again.
Right, exactly.
So I think I'm at 8 health.
Yeah. Which means you get your regular turn.
Yep,
So.
okay.
Oh wait, what happened?
I have an uncanny dodge, and I would have used that on the first crit, which halves the
okay.
damage of an attack.
Right.
Okay,
It's
so
like it's the rogue's main defensive ability. Like
Right.
between that and evasion, it makes them very tanky.
I will.
Or rather, it brings them up to par with like martial classes that just have high AC.
Mm-hmm.
I will attack the one in front of the monk.
Then
Okay. 15 misses,
15
I think.
just barely misses, yeah.
Okay, and then I am going to bonus action disengage and sit right here.
Good move. Let's see. Radar's gonna attack the one in front of him.
I'll be back again.
Let's see. I don't think I want to pump any resources into this fight yet. So yeah, channel divinity. I think that's short rest based. Take a look.
I think that's like one of the only short rests.
Yeah.
days.
Yeah, finish a short or long rest. Okay, so that's good to know. Yeah, I think that's a full round action though. Or no, yeah, as an action. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Then I'm just gonna attack. I'll save that for the next fight. 17's a hit. 9. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's see. Alicia is up next.
Yeah, I guess upon seeing like Mo take that damage, I think Alicia is actually gonna like move into the fray here.
Yeah, I was gonna say certainly don't heal me. I was just disengaging to get out of there.
Yeah, so she's gonna move in here, and she is going to do Word of Radiance. So they need to do a Con saving throw DC 16 or take 9 damage.
Alright, there are 2 of them. Yeah, they both take 9.
Yeah, it's 2d6 that I rolled to, so that was like a decent roll.
Nice. Yeah, both. Well, the one in front of Radair. What's his health at? I'm gonna say, yeah, both of them are looking pretty banged up. Let's see. The one next to Radair is going to similarly kind of go into a frenzy and then attack Radair. That 21 is, yeah, luckily I got that shield.
Yeah, I was gonna hope
shield.
Radair would get out of that one.
Yeah, so that one was good. The next one is going to attack. He'll attack Smalley once.
Fuck out of here.
And then.
Thank God my AC
misses.
is one more.
Then he's going to turn to Alicia and attack her twice.
Good luck.
Yep, and miss. Alright, Mo.
He will
Run up, stab, disengage.
Yeah, basically.
Huh.
Pokey.
Yeah, there you go.
The one in front of
Yeah,
the one
see,
in my
that's
range. I'm gonna attack that one.
16. Okay, yeah, he is very near death.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I'll just same thing.
disengage. Alright, and small leaf.
Another crit.
Yeah, okay, first one, yep, that combo of those 2 attacks kills him.
Damn it, I almost had another crit. Fucking hell.
Yeah, the combination of your first 2 attacks kills the Swahagan in front of you, so then I guess your last strike you could move up. to the other guy and hit him.
Yeah.
And then let's see, after Small Leaf, Redair's gonna go and make 2 sword attacks.
Oh, Critapalooza today. This is,
yeah.
what, the 4th crit of the game
We'll
tonight?
see, yeah. That might, hopefully that kills him. I mean, this would be the perfect opportunity for a smite. Maybe I will, because I can use a spell slot that recharges. Now I'm just gonna, now we'll finish him off before.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't blow anything
actually,
yet.
that was a rather, yeah, that was a pretty high roll, so, and that actually kills him, so no need to blow a smite anyway, because it kills him. So, yeah, a lot of crits, high critting game so far on both sides, so we'll see. So the Swahagan have all been killed, and yeah, the Locatha is wide-eyed, not having expected anyone to come in and kill his captors, but
Alicia will immediately move up and start untying him.
Mo will immediately start telling him, wait, hold on a second, you mean your new captors?
yeah, new captors. If you thought what they were doing was bad.
50,000 gold, then we'll let you go.
Do we? And then he pays it, and we're like, wait, hold on? He's like, oh,
Right,
which
for your
pocket?
life.
What was down in this hallway?
Oh yeah, because you can see down that way now. So yes,
A
I will
lot of
reveal. Okay. Reveal.
Or Swahagan.
With yeah,
Yes,
right.
sir.
There's yeah, right. Mo's right in the firing line.
Yeah,
There's
like
a whole
12 of them
yeah, there's a
down the
whole
hall.
brigade. Yeah.
Remember that crossbow trap? Kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a
Is that
hallway
like a
crosses
giant
the path.
crossbow?
Yeah.
Support.
There's a path that crosses the path going up and down, and then it looks like at the end of the hallway here, like it kind of like you can see it almost looks like it descends into a flight of steps, and it's like kind of leading into a big open area.
Right.
Guys, I think I could fireball here just in
And
case.
Mo, go ahead and make a perception check since you're kind of, you know, the one that's right there glancing down the hallway.
thing.
Okay. You think you hear sounds of cheering.
Okay.
Yeah.
At least it's not of
And
torture
other,
this time.
Other kind of like audience noise, shouting and.
Yeah, Mo will just keep watch here. I think somebody was looting.
Yeah.
If there, Mo, if you have a health potion too, I don't know what. I could heal you as well. It's up to you how you.
No, I think I have a bunch. Yeah, I'm gonna use one of the potions.
If this were next level, if you were beside me, I could fucking reroll them for you if they're low.
Fine.
Like that.
Yeah, so
Look.
the Locatha, as you're untying him, he says, Misa name is born.
Yeah, right. Thank you for saving us.
No. Yeah, he says, oh good. Thank you so much for saving me. I don't know how much longer I could have held out there. My name is Borgas, by the way. What's your name?
I am Alicia. This is Smallleaf Redair. Back there's Mo. We're, you know, how did you get captured?
He says, I was one of the patrols. I was a scout for the Locatha in the area. You know, just patrolling the seas, and they ambushed me and my other partner who I was scouting with, and they killed him and his eel companion, and they captured me. Speaking of which, is my eel okay? He's in one of the cells.
He's sleeping. He took some shooters.
Yeah, Alicia would, you know, empathetically just kind of like look down, like shake her head, like.
Oh, I heard him thrashing around in the
Like he
cell
does when he's
nearby,
dying.
then things went quiet. Oh my.
Alicia like put her hand on his like fish shoulder, if they have such things.
Yeah, they kind of have like fish fin arms. Sort of like the SpongeBob, like a SpongeBob fish.
Yeah, like
Or they have it's like fins, but they operate just like hands.
Yeah, they're all torso, like torso and head.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alicia tells them, they'll pay for this. You should get out of here while you have the chance.
He says, okay, are you sure you don't need any help? What are you here for?
I guess Alicia looks back to Radair, kind of like thinking of like whatever. Ned, like, do we tell him why we're here? Somebody else answer that question. Alicia's like, I feel like I'm not smart enough to answer that question. Like,
Radair's gonna make, I guess, an insight check to see whether he thinks this guy can be trusted or not. Okay. Given that his giant, he mentioned the eel that was, that's now dead, and given the fact that we did make an alliance with the Locatha and, other aquatic races, Radair's getting the feeling that we can probably trust this guy. So, he's gonna say, but he'll be a little discreet. So he says, we're on a mission to scout out the Swahagan fortress. We're planning a larger attack. So we're just here to gather reconnaissance.
Additionally, we met who is the lead of the Locatha that we met at the table?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the Locatha leader was Seketh.
Seketh. Yeah. Yeah, there was a meeting of a bunch of the local leaders, and we met Seketh, I believe, possibly one of your leaders or elders, and, he was present and acknowledged this quest of ours.
He says,
or mission.
yes, Seketh, yeah, he's one of the commanders in our armed forces.
One thing, I hear a bunch of cheering and stuff going on down the hallway. Do you know what that's about?
He says, I don't know specifically, but from what I can tell from the other prisoners they've dragged out.
Did we untie this guy?
I did.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like,
yeah, he's untied.
this whole time, like, all right, man, thanks for the info. Like, take me down.
Sit tight.
Yeah.
No, but they seem to be dragging them into there, and I don't know. I think they're torturing them or doing far worse things.
Some type of arena gladiatorial thing.
Yeah, that's what I think. I unfortunately don't know much about the fortress. Most of what I've seen has been limited to here. Although they did bring me down a very long hallway through the front entrance, and what I presume to be the front entrance, and down a very long hallway into here. It was some sort of military barracks where most of their forces are gathered most of the time.
How many were there? Like hundreds?
He says, maybe not quite 100, but several dozen.
And I guess she would ask, like, where is that? Kind of like, if he could just, like, generally point to a direction so we kind of know maybe to avoid.
Yeah, he said, well, they brought me, I came down, he says, pointing to if you take a left out of here, I came down that hallway, and, let's see, he kind of is mapping out the directions he remembers turning, and, reversing them. So, yeah, take a left down this hallway, and then take a right at the end, and you go down that hallway and just keep going down that hallway, and it leads into a room, like naturally into a room, not a doorway. And then it's the room after that, very big room. Yeah. Yeah, dozens and dozens of Swahagan when they brought me in.
Are you proficient at all? I mean, I know that you're a scout, but like, are you good at combat at all? Because I mean, like, we could either use another, you know, person while we're down here, or you can like go back to the main forces and kind of tell them everything that you know.
Yeah, he says, I'm willing to stay and help. Especially with allies, I can hold my own. Um, I would like to return the favor, of course. Um,
What are in all these rooms that are here?
he says these are other cells, jail cells. Um, I think there was one other person in here that they haven't taken to the arenas yet, or to whatever that arena area.
Mo will just keep watch over here, like mainly looking around the corner and looking down the hallway, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Alicia will say, well, if there's somebody else captured, we have to save them.
Radair says, I agree. And plus, well, numbers may be a good thing, they may be a bad thing. If we're trying to sneak around, we do have to keep that in mind. That too large of a group is counterproductive to infiltration. Yeah, small leaf with the stealth.
Yeah, there it is. I'm my own invisible scout. I don't count as a group.
Invisible scout.
Very
I
portable.
guess Alicia will ask him, like, does he need anything? Like, does he, like...
Yep, I hang from the
weapons or-
ceiling. Oh, I think that's
Yeah,
the
he
lowest
says,
first acrobatics roll ever.
Yeah, hold on, I lost my place.
Quick, add XP.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Vorgas does say, yes.
2 million XP each.
As you can see, like, I don't have any weapons on me. Well, actually, I could take one of their spears, and he goes over and takes one of the Swahagan spears, and says, "Oh, that's better." But he says, "Yeah, if you have any method of healing, I am, as you can see, injured from they're torturing me, and yeah, you can see that his body is, banged up and stabbed in several places."
I have 3 more potions. I could give him one.
Okay.
If we're chilling here, I don't know how long everybody wants to wait, but if we want to chill for 10 minutes, I can do a heal on everybody to kind of at least maybe top people off.
Yeah, I'm at
Yeah,
I'm at 1/3 health.
Yeah, Mo could definitely use it.
Okay, yeah. So Alicia will say, okay, if we're fine, like waiting until, give me a couple minutes, while you get armed up and everything, and I'll handle.
I was gonna say, I guess I don't need to be that. Yeah, right. I'm like, I still want to keep watch, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like Alicia will like kind of like be like, yeah, come over here. And, she's just praying underwater. I don't know how.
Yeah, I mean, while she's doing that, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I guess we shouldn't risk it in case if there's like a trap or something. But I was gonna say like Radair maybe checking the doors, but.
Yeah, Radair's going to say, yeah, I'll check what's in each of
like,
these.
If we confirm
cells.
with this guy, like, like they're only cells, they're not like, whatever. Like, there's gonna be 20 Swahagan in one of these.
Yeah, so there are like bars on the.
Oh, okay. You can see through it.
We can see through.
Yeah.
So Radair's gonna peer into the
That
first one. Yeah. So nothing in in the first room. We're just gonna just keep, looking down each side room, and then see that there is a giant sea creature in some sort of almost aquatic lion looking
Oh, that's
creature.
fun.
He's gonna
Let's not let that out.
Do you have a full picture of that thing?
Yeah, let me see if I have.
Does it look angry? Like, can we free
Yeah.
it to fight the
Yeah.
Swahagin?
That's it.
Like,
It's smiling. Look. Oh, I actually see I see the lion face now. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, let me see if they have. They
Does not look happy.
let me see.
I kind of thought those were like fins or something before on the side. I'm like, oh no, I guess it's like the.
Oh, they don't. No, they don't have a bigger picture of it
Okay.
in here, but yeah, it
Completely ruined.
Yeah, no.
Oh wait, just make it big. Make it super huge.
Yeah, there we go.
Like 8x8.
Oh.
Yeah. What the
looks,
hell?
I think it looks cool.
Yeah, very fearsome-looking creature. Let me bring up a more detailed description of it though, because I can look up a description.
Yeah, like part of their description's like, it looks like it can rend the flesh of children with ease. Like, what the hell? Who typed this?
Well, that's no different than like the Pokemon Pokédex
Yeah.
description of some of them.
Right.
Like, you read them and you're like, oh my gosh, like.
Yeah.
There's no way a 10-year-old kid
The
should have this
onyx commonly pummels entire cities, killing thousands. Like, what? And Brock has one?
Yeah, one of my favorites is the evolution of Slugma, the cargo. It's like, this thing can reach temperatures of over 10,000 degrees. Like, yeah?
Burning
Melt the
everybody in
fuck off of anything.
a 100-foot radius.
Just a sun in your pocket. Like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Slugma, good!
Yeah, like, well, rock types are good against fire. It melts the rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this
Oh,
creature.
Bulbasaur is a lava pit right now. Like, what?
Yeah, it's a marine mammal. Sort of looks like a lion or a tiger fish kind of thing.
Right.
And yeah, it does look, formidable, but it's not. And it looks like it's kind of like it wants to get out, and it does like see Redair, but it doesn't it is an animal and isn't
Where's Rogue River
able to
National
communicate.
Park?
Yeah, so it's
right.
it's kind of like looking like antsy, like it wants to get out. But yeah, it can't.
Are any of us proficient with animal handling?
Redair is not.
Smalley, for you? I mean, you might be like stealthing doing something right now, but
Animal handling.
second skill.
I have a 2 in it. I'm not proficient in it.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if anybody had it.
I think it was an option.
Probably for the shit.
Like the
hermit, yeah. Frequently talks with animals.
I actually don't know if it was with the hermit. I have to look. That's gonna bother me.
Redair's gonna move down to the next one in the meantime. And in here he does see someone, and he kind of goes, ooh, and who might you be? And then the person inside, he actually says, who might you be? My name's Kish. You're not a Swahagin. You're a human, and underwater, no less. And Redair says, yeah, and you're, and I'm gonna make a knowledge nature. And he says, oh, you're a Triton. And to which the Triton inside says, yes, that you would be correct on that. Now tell me, what are you doing here? You're obviously not with the Swahagan. Are you? Can you get me out of here? As you can see, I'm obviously their prisoner. And Ridair turns to the rest of the group and says, "Hey, I found the other prisoner." And he says, "Yeah, sure. Hold on a moment." And he, removes the bar blocking the door and opens it. And the Triton, swims out. And he says, "Ah, thank you. Much better, much better. Thank you very much. Now, there's more of you land dwellers down here. Magic, I presume. That's how you're able to breathe down here."
I have the world's largest lungs. Weekly, I compete in the annual lung air holding competitions in the
I was like, where are you going with this?
major cities. I tour.
Well, anyway.
He just completely just was like,
Yeah.
okay then, person.
Okay, very well, fine. That's all well and good then. But so what are you doing here, if you don't mind my asking?
Currently, I'm bleeding out.
We're here to steal fish. All the fish.
Yeah, we were on like the guided zoo tour, and I think we got lost. Killed a couple guys.
It was an accident.
Yeah.
They told us that this was an interactive tour.
So lifelike. These holograms bleed real.
The effects are so realistic.
I don't know who this guy is, so I'm not really gonna tell him too much. I mean, Tritons weren't one of the people at the table, right? It was...
No, they weren't.
Locatha, somebody else, and the lizard people.
Yeah, Locatha and... It's like Coalinth.
Yeah. I remember that name. Coalinth was like the merwoman person, right?
No, it was a merfolk.
Yeah.
No, the other ones, yeah, what did I just... What was the word I just said? Coalinth. They were there, but they bailed from the treaty.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were in the lizard folk lair. There were representatives there at the time, but when the lizard folk and merfolk and Locatha
came, yeah,
were formal, like making an alliance with the aquatic races, but they declined the offer. But Tritons haven't been involved in any of it so far, to your knowledge, anyway.
Yeah, I guess the limit to that we could tell him is that we're scouting out the Sahuagin forces, and we have made it this far. So we are very much anti-Sahuagin and very pro people that they capture.
He says, "Well, that's good, because I'm anti-Sahuagin as well. You see, they captured me and my pet sea lion and threw me into that cell, and I fought, and they made me fight in one of their gladiator matches against one of their kind, to which I succeeded, of course. But they've thrown me in there and left me in there. Said that they were waiting for a worthy opponent for me."
Did the Sahuagin did they take you, or did you
they captured me.
Or I mean, like, did they take you to the arena, like when it was your time, or did somebody come?
Oh yeah, yes, they bound and chained took me to the arena.
Okay.
But yes, thank you for freeing me, by the way. He says, he notices one of the dead Swahagan and grabs one of the spears and says, I might be needing one of these. So you're scouting the fortress, you say?
Yeah, have you been anywhere other than here in the arena? Like, do you know where any of these side passages go?
Unfortunately, no. I was unconscious when they brought me in here, so I'm not sure how to get out. So if I were to get out, I would be sticking with you for the time being anyway.
Yep.
But if you want to scout the place, I need to scout the place too.
Sounds like a plan.
Then he looks to the other, like through the window of the other cells and says, so they haven't killed you yet.
I'm here to finish the job now.
Yeah. Yeah. Kashi, they have. Yes. My pet, you're still alive. Very good. And he lifts the bar.
Okay then.
Kashi, like the healthy cereal granola stuff? No.
Yeah.
You name your pet after cereal?
Yeah, right. Does they have cranberries and dark chocolate?
Yes, much better.
Alright. Well, we got a freaking crew now, but I don't think we can take on, like 30 guys. Or can we?
No, I think I might be pushing it.
Yeah. Huh. Eric says, well, this is great. We're pulling in troops, but I am concerned about our numbers making it more difficult to sneak around.
True. So I guess we wait for the rest of the 10-minute casting time. Does the sea lion look hurt at all, or Kish, or?
No, they look fine.
Okay.
Alright, so assuming that goes through, I will do this. And last time it didn't cast appropriately, so let me make sure when it does that it actually rolled right.
Yeah, I remember us trying to troubleshoot that.
Oh my god. Maximum possible.
Yeah.
Really? Wow. So everybody heals to full? Well, pretty much.
Yeah, anyway, what the hell?
25 HP each.
Well, I was already full.
Yeah,
I can pick up this 6 people, so everybody gets 25 HP.
Yeah, right.
Whether you want it or not.
It's useless for me.
No.
I just want my 10 hit points back.
Eat it. Just eat them.
Yeah, except I self-heal, so I could heal probably more than that anyway.
Doubt. X doubt.
Doubt.
X doubt.
You could heal yourself, right? Because that's a self-heal.
Yeah.
But
I think it's 3. Oh, yeah, you would be able to heal yourself for 18, which is still pretty serious, but I think it's 3
to everybody.
3 times monk level.
It's a life cleric dip for you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and I guess Redair is gonna check the last cell just to.
Yep. Crossbow.
Yeah. And empty cell.
Okay, I guess to limit exposure to other things, Mo is going to roll a stealth check and then go to the intersection and check both ways.
Okay, yep. And Small Leaf, your last stealth roll, you're being stealthy as well. Redair's going to hang back because he knows he is not particularly stealthy. The rest of the group is, the other companions or your allies now will follow suit and, let you guys kind of do most of the leading. Oh, okay. Actually, one thing about the description here, I was a little. Oh yeah, so this doesn't lead down to a flight of stairs. It actually goes up to a door. I was mistaken about how the layout of this map is. So like you're actually at like the ground level of the arena.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, there might be like you can't actually see the stairs on the sides here that I revealed, because they're above you.
Right.
So, okay, and let's see what else. Okay, so let me reveal. I guess I'll reveal all the way down to the end because you can peer down. Let's see, and I'll reveal more down this way. Okay. Yeah, so down basically this hallway is much nicer than even the jail room or prison room that you're in. So like while the prison room was like, cut stone, this is actually like polished
Right.
stone and very well kept. Um, and you don't see any signs of any Swahagan glancing down any of the hallways, but you do see that the paths, go off in new directions.
Right. I guess I tell everybody, I come back and tell everybody, like, okay, well, like, the hallway to the left over here, like, our character's left, is, like, pretty long, so I think we can all at least make it into the hallway if we want, and then I'll check the edge.
All right. And for this, unless there's like again a chance of failure, I'm not going to have you roll stealth checks every time.
Right.
Just Mo, who whoever's leading. But if there's a chance, that you may be spotted or something, I'll have you roll. But yeah.
Molly's gonna check. Oh, never mind. I was gonna sneak into Mo's backpack to make him heavier.
Well, good thing we're underwater.
He still wouldn't have seen me.
So I think he said then to the right.
Yeah, down to the right.
I'm just picturing like this giant like cat lion thing like swim sneaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's probably the quietest thing here.
So it's kind of like, and we do have swim speeds thanks to our gear, so.
Right, that thing's probably like the most graceful swimmer of all of us.
Yeah, the sea lion.
Okay, he'll come back and relay to everybody that it's like a short hallway into the right, so maybe if we can all pack down there to like get out of the line of sight of this long hallway.
Yeah.
So, like,
good call.
Zoomies!
And
So I'll do my
here.
corner check.
Yep.
Warden Cannon's greater peaky.
Yeah, very short and double bend in the hallway.
Yeah, he waves everybody down to like smash into the corner.
Yeah.
Elysia's gourd.
As the sea lion just smashes her into the wall. No, don't do that.
It's like the momentum thing, like he weighs 10,000 pounds and like hits her at 1 mile per hour, but then she flies at 60 miles per hour.
Transfer momentum. Which is really funny to do with like a baseball bat and a golf ball.
Right.
Because that transfer of momentum is serious.
Peaky blinders.
All right, yeah. Let me reveal what's around the corner.
Fuck.
I swear to God.
And it's those typical D&D dungeons, just with pointless hallways. Although it actually works out well for us because this is, again, line of sight down hallways can be
Right.
problematic.
Yep, it's all packing to the sides.
This is almost comical the way that we're fucking sneaking like a group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do.
Sneaking like a group.
Eh?
All right, yeah, you see a like an archway.
Okay, yeah, the entrance to the left.
Yeah, right there. And we all hear like the shouting and the commotion and stuff coming through that way now.
I guess he would swim to this corner and then like slowly approach to see if he can see through that first.
Yeah. Okay.
I know the angle might be weird if it like goes up like the other place, but
yeah, you can see, I guess, kind of like there. Maybe a little more. Yeah, you can kind of see into the the angle's a little weird, but you can kind of see from here that like there's a short hallway, and it goes and like kind of beyond. I'll reveal just a little more, but it's kind of like a bleacher like area, sort of like if you think like a baseball field or like a sports stadium, where like you come out and then there's like steps going down the kind of going down the seating area.
right.
But that's about as far as you can see.
All right, I'll do the corner peek.
You can clearly hear that there are Swahagan in there, again cheering and shouting and yelling, but you don't actually see any from where you're at. Okay. Okay, I'll reveal down to here. Yeah, so this hallway is very, very, very long.
What the fuck?
Anything? Says Redair.
An extremely long hallway to the left, and another entrance to the arena area.
Yeah, Borgas says, yes, I do remember this kind of weird bend in the hallway. We're on the right track.
Are we continuing down the long hallway, or where are we going?
Redair says, oh, just a moment before we continue. We have extra invisibility potions, right? He checks his bag. Redair has 3.
Or is it my bag of holding? Oh yeah, I have 2.
Yeah. Redair says, yeah, so considering we're getting deeper into enemy territory, Borgas and what's the other guy's
Kish.
name? Yeah, Kish. You guys might want to. I have 2 extra invisibility potions in case the going gets rough and we need to vanish quickly. Might be good for you guys to hold on to 2. So Redair's gonna give 2 of his potions to his 2 extras to 1 to each.
Okay.
I don't have an extra for your sea lion though, so sorry. But anyway, so Mo, you were saying?
So are you thinking that we like use one now and go down, or?
Redair says, well, I'm thinking it would be good to at least get a peek into the auditorium or stadium or whatever. There's clearly shouting, and there's a lot of shouting in there.
Does the archway touch all the way to the top of the ceiling, or is there like a gap?
The archway, like what, like it's
Yeah, like does the
like
top of
it's
the
a
archway
little
hit
bit.
the ceiling?
No, it's a little smaller.
Okay.
Still plenty of room to walk through, of course, but
Right.
it's like there's like maybe like a foot and a half
Yeah, it just
where
meant
like the ceiling and a foot and a half down.
yeah, since we're like kind of swimming, like if
You could
Mo
like swim up on like above it and
exactly, and
peek.
then just be like, like a weird angle that I mean, I know fish people they think in 360 degrees or whatever, but you know, I
Yeah,
don't know.
but you could do that. Ritter says, I don't think we need to. How long do those potions last, by the way? Isn't it like how long
I
does the invisibility spell last?
don't know.
Let me look that
Oh,
up.
the actual spell. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, because it's basically going to be the actual spell, um, the equivalent thereof. But I don't know if it's like I know the 3-5 rules, but I don't know the duration for.
Yeah, I'm gonna check. 1 hour.
Okay, just straight up 1 hour.
Yep.
Yeah, Ritter says I don't think we need to use these just yet. I'm actually more inclined to use them as a get like an escape
Right.
contingency. Like we go for as far as we can, and if the going gets rough, we all go invisible.
All right. So Mo will like come against the wall and like swim up above the archway and
Yeah,
try
peer
to see.
through.
Yep.
Yeah.
And relay in vast detail to everybody, such that it was as if they
Yeah.
were seeing it themselves.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of reveal a little more of kind of what you can see here. So, um, yeah, you can see kind of as you're looking down, you can see into the arena. I'll actually reveal a little more. Go like that. And there are you can from the angle you're at, you can kind of see because you're looking at a downward angle. You can see into the arena, um, and you can see that there are two Swahagan battling um, in hand-to-hand combat, or I don't know, fin claw to fin claw
Right.
combat um, in the center of the arena, and you and I guess I'll reveal because you can see to the other side of the area, just kind of like that. And then there's another doorway across. But you can see that you do catch glimpses of like 2 or 3 Swahagan in the bleachers nearest you, and you catch 2 or 3 or 4 on the bleachers over here, and then several on the far side. In addition to the 2 that are fighting in the middle.
Right. Okay. So I will come back to everybody and say, yeah, there's a lot of Sahuagin in there, and like so many that I think at any point, like a Sahuagin's gonna just come through one of these hallways. Like I mean, there's like a lot. There's a lot in there, so like traffic-wise, somebody's gonna spot us here at some point. So like,
I'm gonna BRB, so just bring me along.
yeah.
When we go.
Okay. So what you're saying is we should keep moving.
Yeah, I mean, we either keep moving like real quickly, but then at the same time, it's like basically once we go past that archway, we're kind of like behind enemy lines. Like here, we kind of still have like a somewhat of a shot back to escape, but I think if we make it past that archway, we're kind of committing. I mean, not that all the people in that arena could like mobilize that quickly, but
Yeah, and Rodera does say, oh, by the way, since we didn't tell you, looking at the companions with us, we came in through a secret entrance in the middle jail cell. So if the going gets rough and you need to bail,
yep, where the
our way out.
Lokatha's friend's eel was.
Yeah.
That specific cell.
But yeah, if we need to bail, that's the only way out that we're aware of as to where it is. So this is kind of the point of no return. We should hopefully will return, but this is like you said, the committing point. Ritter says, well, we have our invisibility potions as a contingency to get out. I think we're doing okay so far. We know that there's a lot of Swahagan in the arena.
Yeah.
I think we can, but I still feel like there's more information to be gleaned here. If we just say like, oh yeah, there's 50-ish Swahagan in there.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that's certainly
Plus
very
we
useful.
know about 30 to 40 in the front entrance. Or wherever the Okatha said.
Yep. Yeah, I think maybe if we can get like, I don't know, I guess like one more like key piece of information, like, I don't know, any kind of like supplies, or if they have some kind of like secret weapon or something like that, then that might be good enough to go back with. But yeah, I don't know if we all want to go forward, or if like, speaking in third person, like Mo can go the whole length of the hallway, just by himself to like limit the exposure of the whole group, and then if it looks clear, then like call everybody over or something, like, let the rogue overextend as is normal.
Right. Okay. Yeah, Ritter nods. That sounds fine to me.
Yep.
We're at least out of sight in this hallway for now.
Yep. So in his left hand, he has one of the invisibility potions, and in the right hand, kind of tucked with him is the rapier, like just getting ready.
Okay.
And he will make his attempt.
Yeah, go ahead and just make a stealth roll. Okay. You think, you don't, that when you kind of make your way past the doorway, you think
Yep.
think you're in the clear.
Yep. I'll just have him, like, yeah, he does that, and then just, like, waits a second, and maybe, like, I'll roll a perception or something, and I mean, like, okay, never mind. Yeah, so he just waits here.
There's too much shouting going on.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he's waiting to hear, and he's like, okay, I think, I didn't hear anybody say, like, hey, or anything that was different, so, yeah, he will continue. He'll go, I mean, like, assuming there's no strange features on the walls that he can see along the way.
Again, it's that kind of, like, very polished, smooth.
Yep.
So stonework.
So this kind of looks like another archway, so he'll stop here and, like, see if he can see anything at that angle through it, or what's going on.
Yeah. So yeah, it is another archway.
Okay.
But again, just turns the corner.
Yep.
You can go ahead and make a perception roll if you want. What room is that?
Pretty bad on the perceptions.
Let me see if you hear anything. Yeah, with that perception, you don't necessarily hear anything or pick up on anything.
Okay. So
I'll reveal down this way too, since
I mean, he'll come to the corner if he doesn't think he's heard anything.
Yeah.
If the arena's pretty long, that's possibly another entrance, but how about in this archway?
Yeah, looking through there. Yeah, you peer around the corner, and it looks like it does like a complete 180.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's see here. He'll take kind of like a risk and just check around this corner real quick.
Okay. Go ahead and make another stealth check with the. Okay, well, I was gonna say with advantage, but you don't. Yeah, you're clearly. Okay. There's a yeah. So you turn the corner, and this appears to be some sort of guard post. Um, there's a kind of a long bench that sits against. Or wait a minute, wrong room description. Yeah, this is some sort of barracks. Um, there are pillars. You see like the outline of a pillar there. And there's vast seaweed beds at the north end, and a considerable number of coffers, their lids all closed. And there are many Swahagan that are currently relaxing in this chamber. Uh, there's equipment, like military equipment around, mostly spears and the like. So
Yeah, seeing all this,
yeah, and you obviously see many Swahagan kind of mingling.
yeah, at this point, Mo is actually going to drink the invisibility potion.
Okay.
So, we'll put on, I don't know, whatever, the ninja.
Yeah.
Or is there another one that's like a ninja? Oh yeah, actually like a ninja.
Yeah, not just like
Like a ninja with eyeballs, not like a sleep.
Yeah, and a sleep ninja.
Yeah. So
Sleeping ninja.
he will go. He'll swim up like to the ceiling, so that like if someone's like coming through, you know, soon they'll come through like the direct center or something. But he's like away, like in the corner, and he will come in like this far.
Okay.
And just try to see everything else that he can see.
Yeah. Yeah, so pretty much more pillars. You see the full number of Swahagan in this room.
Yep.
Quite a few. And yeah, again, they're just all kind of mingling. You see some of them sharpening their weapons or swimming lazily around.
Yep.
So, yep. And then another door on the corner.
I mean, with being invisible, I'll like hug this wall and try to look in here as well. Like peek in this little area. And I will say, like, I'm moving at like half speed or quarter speed or something, you know, just like
Right,
very
so
like
very slowly.
Spider-Man on the wall, like na 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 na.
Yeah. Yeah, this area has a large seaweed bed along the south wall. And in the center is a table with 4 small benches beside it. More coffers against the. And actually, if you peek in a little more, I'll reveal the whole room.
Yeah.
So along the west wall, there are some more coffers, and 2 Swahagans sit at the table.
Okay. Alright, I will try to crawl my way back out of here.
Yep. Being invisible, you don't need to roll a stealth check. Nobody notices you.
I will go to the end of this hall, check down to the left.
Yep, there is a Swahagan with his back to you right there, and you see 2 more Swahagan.
Alright. Yeah, and I'll
in
check.
There, and they are. Let's see what area is this. Yeah, there are Swahagan here. They look like they're standing more at alert than the ones in the other room.
Right, yeah, like not leisurely.
Right,
These ones actually look on duty.
Yeah, precisely.
And then I guess north of my character.
Yeah. Yeah, so here.
Knowing the way these maps are, that's probably east.
Yeah, I think it is, if it's in line with the bridge and stuff outside.
Right, yeah, it's probably. Is this map let me see if they have the compass on this map. I don't know if they do. But
well, I think if the cave was under the bridge, it would make sense.
Yeah, because this is technically. Yeah, if you're looking down this hallway into the arena, that's
east.
East, yeah.
West.
But yeah, you see it. You glance into the arena and see
All right. Well,
this kind of
this is
wing of it.
this is why we brought the potions, right?
Yeah.
Come
All
in here
right.
and get the full shot of the arena.
You see the Swahagan have kind of the two they look like they're very injured and bloody, and they've kind of kind of taken a pause for a moment and like are circling each other, like each one is kind of like sizing up the other, getting ready, like who's going to make the next move, very tense.
Yeah.
um but yeah, all the Swahagan in like the bleachers and stuff are all cheering, and yeah, and again, so one thing that's you kind of didn't know, like you sort of maybe picked up on it because the hallway was really long, is that it actually like this area down here in this hallway is actually lower than where you're at
Right. Yeah.
over
Yeah. Yeah.
here. So like the whole hallway
There's some
kind of has a
depth to
slant
it.
to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. More so like in this area around here and kind of like the bend, because this is upper and then this is lower down here.
Yep. So one thing I will say I notice is, who is that?
Oh, let me see. Yeah. So that one guy over there, yeah, he looks to be he is actually sitting on what appears to be some sort of like kind of raised chair, more prominent seating in the arena.
Right.
He Yeah, he looks more like he's kind of, you can tell kind of just by the way that he's positioned and just the way he carries himself and is like watching the action, is that he's probably some figure of importance.
Yeah, or like a champion
actually,
or something.
yeah, and let me see if I know that there's a Swahagan that has. There's some Swahagan with some different features, and I want to see if he has any. Okay, yeah, other than just like the fact that like he's actually wearing armor.
Right.
The Swahagan, most of them that you've seen so far haven't been, but he's wearing you know, kind of plate armor, and yeah, like I said, is kind of has a more of an like an air of authority,
Yeah.
to him as he's overseeing the fight.
So I will swim up as high as I can next to this pillar without touching it,
Okay.
and then come up along the ceiling. Like, what's the gap between where this guy's sitting and the ceiling? Like,
Yeah, so he's again, he's down in like, they're kind of more like bleachers, so they're down a little farther, so like maybe 10 feet,
okay. So yeah, I'll try to stealth along this wall.
10, 12 feet, yeah. Yep. Okay.
And then
go ahead and make a stealth check with advantage.
okay.
Okay.
My
No one notices
move
you.
silently check.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just
They smell you now.
yeah, right.
Wah, wah.
Jet
All right.
propulsion.
Thank goodness we don't have to make 2 rolls for that, for stealth anymore.
Yeah. So
Okay, but yeah, you make it through.
yep, so I'll come back here basically straight to the party. And then like whenever I get to the corner, I'll whisper to them, like, "Hey, I took the potion."
Yeah, we're all like, huh?
Yeah, like I'll swim down and
Molly hears a voice and punches the wall.
yeah, right.
Very confused.
So
What?
could I
I hear Mo's voice, but I don't see him.
Yeah, it says anything that is on my person is whatever, so I'll like drop my rapier, I guess, or
It
something.
becomes visible.
Yeah. It's like meow.
Okay, yeah, there's like, okay, so you drank the potion. Good
Yep.
thing it works.
Yep. So
Now Locatha's just gonna run into the
yeah,
the Swahagans. They run into a fucking rapier. Where'd that sword come from?
yeah,
Leonor!
right. Yeah, and he's like, finally.
I'll be the distraction.
Yeah, they're in the C-shaped hallway like I asked, Master. Son of a bitch. So I swam through the arena. There's a shitload of guys in there. There's 2 fighting right now. That's what everybody's cheering for. There's one that's sitting on somewhat of a throne who just is like the only armored one that I've seen so far. I also went into kind of like a barracks / resting room that has like possibly 2 officers in a back room. And then there was one more room that seemed to have like actual guards on duty. So they may be guarding something, or that might be another entrance or exit or something. So I think the Swahagan, assuming some are elsewhere and doing leisure activities, I mean, I think there's, I don't know, 100 to 200 Swahagan. I mean, there's a lot. They're filling the space.
Right. Well, and Radar says, didn't they say that there was more than one level to this place?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
All right. So we've identified at least one leader in the group.
Yeah, one. He's probably the one that's whatever in charge of the arena type thing.
Okay. We have a sense of some of their numbers with the guards on duty and the guards off duty.
Yeah, I mean, there's still an hour left on this potion, so I don't know if.
And we have more. Like, we don't each have to drink it. We can give it to you if you need another.
Yeah, I do have another, so yeah, I don't know if we want to check like the left end, like the or what did the Locatha? Why did he tell us to come down this way? I forget actually.
He said that he was brought in through the front entrance.
Oh right.
That was yeah. He says, yeah, the one down the hallway. They did take me through a room that just kind of like went into the hallway. There wasn't an archway or anything.
Yeah, so where the guards were like at attention, that's probably where the entrance is.
Right. And that kind of lines up with lines like is heading in the direction of the main gate that we saw.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean with how powerful the invisible potions are, I don't know if we actually want to like split up and like if one
Cover
group
more ground.
yeah, if one person wants to like use one and go for one area and then, I guess we kind of have to like agree on okay, let's go back to the cell room in like
When we're done.
10 minutes or something,
Yeah, Radar says that might work.
Yeah, like I think honestly with the potions, like yeah, like not even just 2 people, like 4 people maybe, like we could really cover a lot of ground. Like it's like splitting the party is like the worst thing possible, but he feels really confident with the potions actually.
Yeah, so we covered one hallway. There's a path over there. Radar kind of, we're kind of like we have 3 other paths. I guess 4 if we but I don't know if we want to go past the guards that are on alert.
Right, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, and just identify surface threats and then, I mean, the information we have right now is like the people back in Saltmarsh will be happy to even get that.
Yeah,
and
Radar
we're all still alive.
If we can find out more about the other levels, that would be helpful too, or at least where the entrances are, because we're aware of the 3 entrances, and the one seems to be on the upper level.
Right.
And they did say they wanted to do attack from the different entrances. So if we can at least identify what's in the immediate vicinity around each entrance.
Yeah.
Within reason. Like I said, going past those guards that are on alert may not be the best approach, but we'll see. We'll cover what we can here.
Yeah. So Mo is fine with like going down whatever hallway. It doesn't matter to him.
So we're going to yeah, do Smallleaf and Elisa have any suggestions or things with the plan that they want to do? Like, how do we want to split up and everybody be invisible?
I don't know. Smallleaf really doesn't care.
Yeah, Alicia has like the boots and everything and the invisibility potions, but like stealth isn't really her forte. So if other people like want to do that, she'll just go where she's told to go.
Yeah, I mean, if she wants to be one of, like, I mean, if I don't know how we're splitting up, but if she wants to kind of be like the tag along to one of the groups, you know, it's like not that everybody has to be invisible, but basically there's like a support and a.
It's not, yeah, basically one person who's leading with invisible. Yeah, and Radair would probably be in that same group where it's like maybe we split, maybe Smallleaf and Mo be the stealthers, and then like Radair go with maybe Smallleaf and Alicia with Mo.
Yeah.
And then we can have each of the, tag-alongs maybe
be kind of like central support or something between the two groups. I don't know. Like.
Yeah. Zordare says, I think if we split into two groups, that'll be fine. We have definitely two in our group that are much more much better at sneaking around than the rest, so.
Am I giving myself a ninja? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, I think so.
That one?
Given. Yep.
It's that one, yeah.
And I think if we split up too much, that, things may get hairy.
Yeah.
Well, I guess then Smallleaf's gonna go, like, over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Smallleaf will go, Radair will go with Smallleaf.
I think we'll take,
we'll handle, Smallleaf's scouting, but yeah, Mo, who do you want to take with,
probably Alicia and the Locatha.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah,
because I think, like, with the healer, it'll be easy.
Yeah, so Radair and the Sea Lion.
Plus, I think this way is going to be, like, shorter, so we need, like, less.
Yeah. All right, so we'll take Smallleaf's team.
Yeah, that's fine.
First.
I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, so Smallleaf, you drank your invisibility potion. You can make stealth checks with advantage. Yeah, so
where do you go?
I'm gonna stealth and look around this corner. Hey, look, an 18.
Okay.
Whee!
18. Okay.
Well, I'm assuming this just leads to the arena like the other one, but I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, so the door... Yeah, again, you see that there's an arched doorway here, which you presume leads to the arena, and then the hallway turns a corner down there.
Let's check this corner, and then we'll decide what we want to do.
Yeah. Okay, so you peer around that corner. Yeah, so there's another kind of zigzaggy bend.
Another stealth check. There's a 21.
All right.
Go to this corner. Go to this corner. Here's another stealth check.
Okay.
Christ.
Let's see. Okay, so we go here. Yeah, so you peer down this corner, there's another arched doorway, and then this area seems like you sort of make out like what might be a flight of stairs.
Oh my god, that's super long.
That's
Flight of stairs.
Nobody's ever said that to
along
me.
the edge right here.
Nope.
There's like a railing.
Yeah. So we're gonna turn back around and go back this way. Fuck those stairs.
Yeah, there's one thing. Stairs in dungeons. That's
Smallleaf doesn't
no.
like stairs. That's why he likes trees.
Yeah.
I don't like stairs either.
Myself again.
Yep.
16. Get by the door and tell everybody else to stay.
Okay. Yeah, they're gonna stay there.
Cotton Eye Joe.
All right. So yeah, this little kind of zigzag in the hallway, but not as extreme as some of the other ones.
I have to go up the fucking stairs. I know it.
But yeah. So far, it's much of the same. Like.
Hey, crit stealth.
Nice. Yeah, you surprisingly haven't seen like any Swahagan like patrolling the hallways. Like everyone seems pretty absorbed in the confrontation that's going on in there, or in the different rooms. All right, I'm going to see. Redair's not invisible. I'm gonna have him make a stealth for the group. Okay, they're gonna follow along behind.
I was gonna say with the right in the door.
Yeah.
Where you going, Smallleaf?
But yeah, they'll
Fucking
follow around.
long haul. Fuck this dungeon.
Yeah, I know the hallways are just.
Did you have to roll those stealth checks?
You haven't had to roll like.
No, but I was doing it anyway.
Because so far they're really past the door is really the main one, and I would have said like down this hallway here, but yeah.
We're gonna do down the hallway stealth check.
Small
The 19.
what he pleases.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
Anyway.
man. Half of D&D is just rolling dice and clapping your hands.
I mean, what?
And if
Yay! Like that kind of clapping your hands.
Smallleaf, the other half of D&D is rolling specifically acrobatics checks.
Yeah.
You're right.
And then critical punches.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Critical punches, critical acrobatics, and critical stealths only when you're getting in people's backpacks.
Look, another door. So we're gonna get to this corner.
All right. And then.
God fucking damn it.
Yeah.
We're gonna roll a stealth check.
Ooh.
Actually, that's kind of low to go to this corner.
Okay.
Of course, I saw there was nothing there, so I guess I really didn't need to roll that. I was waiting for something over here.
Oh yeah. No.
Smallleaf pulls out his fist and just murders himself, and it's
Oh,
over.
the hallways. You can't take it anymore.
We're gonna go over here.
Okay.
Because maybe this will lead to something that Smallleaf can put a hole through.
Yeah.
Like a Swahagan face. He's so angry right now.
Like a Swahagan baby.
Yes. All of the babies. Holy
Yeah, so let me explain. Yeah, so you peer around the corner.
Let me explain. Like.
Let me explain.
Let me initiative roll.
And there are, let's see.
What the hell are those guys?
You see some. Yeah, so this pillared area has a vast seaweed bed filling the
I think
north
it's
end.
shell shark, little red
So
guys.
again, the north end being this side. And a considerable number of coffers set neatly against the west and east walls. Several Swahagan float around the area along with a pair of sharks. So these are the two sharks. And let me look up, see if they have a picture or something. They probably don't have a picture.
Lovely.
Since they don't have a picture for the token, but I can at least look up the description.
Of course, I'm invisible, so I could just murder them all and they'd never have an idea. They think it was just the water.
Well, when you attack, your
Water's turned
invisibility goes
evil!
away.
Oh.
You need improved invisibility for it to remain. So these creatures.
Not with Smalley's acrobatics. I
Yeah,
attack.
so these shell
with
sharks,
healing.
basically, they look like regular sharks, except they have plates of shell and coral, like armor, on them. Kind of like grafted onto them.
They were manufactured.
Sure.
Yeah, it says Chevrolet on it.
Built Ford tough.
Actually, I guess these are shell sharks.
But
Yeah, and of course there are several Swahagan in there.
Which
They
Smallleaf really wants to punch, but he's gonna back up because he doesn't want to
but
fucking
these
ruin it.
creatures look like
Really
these
angry.
creatures look a little different. They look a little bit like mutated in a way, and that their features are more, I guess, like they're kind of wilder. They look a bit more wild, I guess, or like, but not like barbaric wild.
They're
but
literally
more
just
like
feet.
mystical wild. Yeah, their
Oh, like
features.
magic enhanced wild.
Yeah.
Wow, thing.
Smallleaf wants nothing to do with that and goes back to his long hallway.
He just yells really loud, "Abominations!"
All right, so you peer around the corner there.
They disappear in the hallway and they have no idea what happened.
Right?
Yeah.
And then the guy's like, "Dad!"
They all start crying.
Yeah, right. 3210 Wallaby Way, Sydney. Don't tell me this is a mega long hallway.
Well, you peer around the corner, Smalley.
Yes, unfortunately.
75 crossbows.
Yeah.
Or the adult more version of that thing.
Fill this large room. Aquatic crossbows drawn with crossbows that work underwater.
Mo wants that.
And they how would you say?
I will
magic item, aquatic crossbow fires bolts that actually work underwater.
roll another stealth.
Pull.
That was actually a shit.
It fires
stealth.
those pull torpedo thingies that like go to the bottom of the pool.
Yeah.
And then I'm actually gonna roll an athletics. Oh, that was great. To swim slightly more into the room, quiet enough so they won't know where I'm at.
Yeah, so let me see here. Where's the other? I was gonna say, unfortunately, one just barely beat you. Let me see if the other one. Let me see what the other one thinks or does.
He gets down on all fours and says, "I smell man flesh."
Yeah, the one. There are two Swahagan in this room, and actually, let me describe the room first. And then the Swahagan. So, this area is filled only with a long bench set against the one wall, and then
So what the fuck is that thing?
yeah, and then that that is a bronze mechanism of chains, wheels, and pulleys. And next to the mechanism, a wooden peg has been driven into a crack in the wall, and a rope descending through a hole in the ceiling is lashed to the peg. There is, let's see.
Gate entrance.
Yeah, there's a gate
mechanism.
Yeah, it's a gate mechanism. Now, where is it on the map?
Smallleaf smash!
Yeah, the gate is, okay, the gate, okay, it's the, yeah, okay, the gate isn't, yeah, you presume it's some sort of gate mechanism, but you don't actually see, like, a gate in this room. And
Smalley's about to turn into the Hulk and smash.
Now, based on the perception and stealth rules, the two Swahagan are just kind of chatting. They're speaking in Swahagan, so you're not sure exactly what they're saying, but one of them kind of suddenly looks a little bit alert and turns around and looks in your direction, and then you kind of see the other Swahagan down here, say something and look in that direction, and then the other Swahagan responds back, and I'm gonna make him roll a wisdom check. Okay. Yeah, he's he suddenly looks like really alert and is like kind of starts making his way, and the other one, Smallleaf, go ahead and make a I guess an insight check. All right. Yeah, you get the feeling that this one here,
The blue one?
Yeah, the blue one is suspicious of something. Like he heard something and he's going to investigate. He's not sure what, but like he looks like he's very much like, okay, I definitely heard something over there and I'm going to check it out. This other one is a bit more like,
But what does my 20 athletics get me?
here 20 athletics. He had the ability to get away or run somewhere.
Fucking Christ.
Before they actually get to you, because he's heading in
Oh
your
well,
direction.
then I'll do that. I was hoping the 20 would maybe save my ass. Like move slightly out of the way, so where he goes, he's like, "There's nothing here."
Yeah, you could like basically like jump up, like to the ceiling, because they're more at like ground level.
I'll do that.
So
I'll
you
turn into
basically like kind of jump swim out of the way.
I'll turn into a
And
spider.
he goes over here with the other one tagging along behind him, and he's like, he's looking around, and I'm gonna have him roll another perception.
Fucking Christ.
Okay, go ahead and make another stealth roll.
Please.
Ooh, okay. So when it's tied, the situation remains the same. So he's basically like looking around, like I knew, like you get the feeling based on your insight roll that like he's aware that something's wrong, but he can't find what it is. The other one, I'm gonna have them roll some checks against each other.
Yeah, the persuasion.
Yeah, because the one of them didn't hear anything and like didn't see anything, so he's oh jeez.
Mo, see what happens when you need barnacles right now.
Yeah. So this one here, says something in Swahagan, and the other one isn't really listening to it. He goes back around the corner and like still continues looking around.
Shit, everybody else. Kind of forgot about everybody else just now.
Yeah.
Well, at least it didn't turn that corner, so it wasn't like immediately bad.
Yeah, the other one's tagging along. All right. Smallleaf, what are you gonna do while they're searching? Are you gonna stay where you are or move?
Do another stealth roll in an athletics. Could I try to like go like stick to the ceiling but go over them back towards everybody?
Okay. Yep.
Please be good to me. Thank Jesus.
Okay.
And athletics. Fuck.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay. As you're
backflip for the win.
Yeah. Okay.
Nothing beats that.
As you're making your way down the hallway and past them, the Swahagan in front notices your movement. Like he obviously doesn't see you, but like he notices that something moved by him. And I'm gonna have him roll a wisdom check. Okay. He's not sure what it is. Like he knows something's there, but he can't. Like he hasn't pieced together that it's something invisible. So like he goes to swing at where you are, but your acrobatics lets you, like kind of swim out of the way, do a nice acrobatic swim maneuver out of the way of his
I pulled a Matrix on him.
Yeah, pretty much, because you're in the water. You're like
it's just like a strange current of water.
Yeah, like as far as he can tell, like it's just like a current of water that moves past him. And now he's like really confused.
Like really confused over dying. Alright, I'll go back to everybody else now.
Yeah, okay.
And relay the information and say, we probably should turn the hell around.
They say, okay, you don't have to, yeah. We'll back up. And they back up to, do you want to back up like all the way or just to there?
I guess we'll. Did we agree that we were meeting up after we explored so much, or?
Yeah, and actually, this would be a good time. We can switch over to
like roughly 10 minutes back to the cell room where we found these guys.
Yeah.
Because by this point, almost getting caught in that, Smallleaf would decide that we probably should meet up so we can talk about the other hallway with like the potential staircase and stuff.
Yeah, lay low. Okay.
Was the very top left the potential staircase that you're talking about?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so
Okay.
they'll move. We'll basically be back in this room. So let's switch over to Mo and Alicia.
Very poignantly, Mo will say to Elysia, like, you know, if anything goes really bad with them, that could have been the last time that we saw them. But, you know, hopefully nothing happens.
So Smallleaf is athletic Jesus in this game.
All right, I'll reveal down the hallway.
Onward to greatness.
Yeah, so another 2 long hallways.
Yep.
That guy up here.
So Mo says that it's a long hallway, so he'll check it at the end, and then he'll come back and say to come up the hallway, just because it's like so long.
Okay. Reveal. When you turn around the corner, there's another archway that goes into a room, and you do see a Swahagan standing there. You can't really see much of what's in the room. There's not really
Don't
much.
pull at me and try to explore the room any.
Right. So yeah, Mo's gonna come back down to the hallway and say, it just seems like there's a room down at the very end. So if anything, just I'm gonna peek in the room and then I'll be back. Like I think it's just a dead end. So he comes up and then swims over here and then approaches.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check for me.
Advantage or no?
With advantage, yeah, because you're hidden or stealth or invisible. Okay. Let me go ahead and roll.
What are those?
Uber-looking guys.
Yeah.
These alien babies.
I think my roll 20 just.
Oh, no, it says you're back now.
Oh, okay. Maybe I don't know what happened there. It just.
I don't know, because I don't
just,
think
like,
any of us
disconnected, and now I'm loading again.
That's kind of weird. My character's level 20.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I can't change it, so. Dang it.
Tough.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what? Yeah, oh, my computer is like.
Let me just.
I guess it is loading the stuff. So.
Start rolling for health. Let me just tally that up. Ooh.
Oh, geez, I closed all the creature sheets I had open. So now I gotta. Okay. I gotta open them all up again. But yeah, I can explain what those things are.
Explain yourself, alien babies. Mo shouts.
Alright, that's.
What
did you. I was gonna say, whatever
23.
You roll. Yeah, I can't. Okay.
Well, it was a 10 and then a 23 with the advantage.
Yeah.
Oh my god, wow.
Yeah, so, yeah, you peek around the corner and, like, you know, you're being quiet, but, like, there's just, like, the faintest, faintest movement of the water that you disturb, and like the one guy here like feels it, but then doesn't like. It's kind of like, oh, it must have just been the water,
Shit
as opposed to the
sound.
wind. Must have been the wind.
Farted.
Yeah, even the
Skyrim hit him
water.
with an arrow, and he's must have been the
Yeah.
wind.
Must have been nothing.
You're bleeding.
They see their ally get shot in the
Yeah.
face with an arrow.
And just fall over.
Must have been nothing.
Skeever
Must
rats.
have been my imagination.
Beaver butt.
Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, there are several
Explain to me
warriors
their
out near the center
features.
of this chamber. They seem to be discussing something, but you're not sure what exactly. And then, so those other creatures that are there, they appear to be. You can tell that they are very they look physically stronger than some of the other Swahagan
Right.
you've seen, like bigger, more muscular.
Steroids.
Yeah, pretty much. And they look much more beefier, I guess, than much beefier than some of the other Swahagan you've seen.
Yep.
But yeah, and they're standing in formation, or so kind of floating there in formation, I should say. While the one seems to be kind of like talking more while the others are listening.
I have seen enough.
Okay.
Mo swims back and says, there's some like super strong guys. They're doing formation practice or something. And there's another room like towards the back, but
Yeah, I guess I'll also reveal that if you kind of peeked in further, you could see down
yeah, like
the
I would have
room
at least
there.
went up. Oh, okay. Ooh, what the
Yeah,
hell
to
are
which
that?
there are two other Swahagan in there. These ones.
Or
Yeah,
even
these ones look a little
bigger.
different than the other ones you've seen. They look like I know it's a little tough to kind of make out like what's different about them, but you get the sense that they're more, I don't know, they seem a bit more reserved, I guess you could say.
Okay.
But yeah, and you also did catch a railing out of the corner of your
Oh,
eye there.
really?
Mhm.
Like that there might have been more that way?
Yeah, like around.
shit.
Yeah, you would have had to have like actually gone in the room and peeked around, but like there's some sort of like railing there. So possibly for stairs.
Oh, okay. Fuck. Okay, he swims all the way back. He's like, since that's like
That was all you did, is
kind of
like,
important stuff, yeah, it's like, damn it. So he's gotten this far, so he checks again to make sure that they're still just like in formation. They're not all coming out on their pee break.
yeah, yep.
Whatever, wherever they pee in the ocean. Fish pee in you.
Yep.
He will 5 foot. I mean, they should be
5
doing their
foot
formation thing. They're not paying attention to me.
Yeah, go ahead and make a one more stealth
Great.
roll. Okay, I'm not gonna have them roll counter.
Okay. I think they'd have to roll a 20.
Yeah, they would have to, and by that point, it's just like they probably wouldn't succeed. So I'm not gonna have a double check for just
Roll
now.
it.
I
Just
guess I
in case.
will.
Yeah, just
I
in
didn't
case.
roll for the other ones, the other group of creatures. I will roll that just to see, but no, they don't.
Ah, the old coral smashers, right.
Yeah. Okay. And then there is actually, you do notice that there is another, you can't see him, but there is another Swahagan in the corner.
Right. Stairs up. though?
Yep, stairs up. Yep.
Okay. That is plenty of info. Assuming I can make it out.
Mm-hmm.
So come back and relay. I'm like, yeah, so luckily, I was able to check it out, and there is another stairway up there, and even more varied Sahuagin. I think, I don't know anything about these people, but I think they're maybe doing like experiments or something on these people. But of course, I know nothing about these fish people, so what the hell do I know? So I guess we should at least swing by the prison room to make sure that they're not back yet.
Yeah, I would say you guys get there first.
Okay.
Because Smallleaf had to explore like basically
Yep.
three-ish areas.
Yeah.
So you guys get back there first. So we would still be actually like down in the hallway.
Yep.
Yeah. So do you just end up waiting there, or
I think realistically, if we got back here, we would at least start to go down their hallway, because like if they got in trouble and they're fighting, I mean, like,
Yeah.
this could be like the second wind, like the reinforcements. So
Okay.
you should probably at least go down their hallway a little bit. The thing that would throw me off though is this split. Like, I wouldn't know which way they went, so this would probably be about as far as I would go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you wait there and you don't see us down either
Right.
hallway. And I'd say maybe only like if you just wait like maybe 2 or 3 minutes, at that point we'll be back.
Yeah, that's
So-
fine.
So yeah, we end up returning from our traveling and
I
come
tickle
back.
the lion thing while I'm invisible. No, I'm just kidding.
Ooh, rah! No, that's
Yeah, right.
Alerts the whole fortress. Roll a deeper sentai, you hit its ticklish spot, and
Yeah.
and it lets out a roar.
Whale
No.
the banshee.
Yeah, this thing. Yeah, it deep percentile. If I roll a 100, it unleashes a whale to banshee.
Yep.
But no.
Yep.
Anyway.
So we should go back to the prison room where it's a little bit safer
Yeah.
logistically.
Maybe move out of the line of sight of the hallway.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, you guys are still. It lasts an hour, so yeah, you still have plenty of time on that.
Right.
I mean, Mo, you've probably used like 15, maybe 20 minutes, and Smallleaf has used 10.
Right. So, Mo on his path, it wasn't very long. It just led to a small room that had some people doing a demonstration, but I saw two new types of Sahuagin. One seemed like they're, on some kind of drugs or something. They're hyper strong, physically looking, and then there was two others that I saw that seemed kind of different, and they seemed like maybe not as combative or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Reserved, kind of shadier, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Smallleaf would defer about the fact that he almost got caught, and then inform them
That
of the
never
giant shark men
No.
in the room full of treasure coffers. With
And
the shark men
the gate mechanism.
and the gate mechanism.
With the battle
and
sharks.
And the possible hallway that leads to a set of stairs.
Did it seem like there was anybody in that stairs? Because actually in the room that I saw there was a stairway up, but it's like basically somewhat heavily guarded.
There's a hallway. I didn't go down it, Smallleaf says.
So maybe that could be, if that looks clear, maybe we can take a peek at the second floor, but if not, then we might be hitting our limit here.
Yeah, Radar says, we have, we have, I guess Smalley had a close scenario, but so far I think we're doing a good job. If we can, I would certainly like to explore another level, or at least part of another level, if there's easy access.
Away!
Yep.
Shall we continue?
Small leaf, lead on, even though I can't see you.
Leads everybody, like... Alright.
Alright, the rest of the group is going to wait around the corner here. Small leaf...
CJ, if you're grabbing everybody.
Oh yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, let's see. That is area...
Area, chainsaw, laser...
Yep. Creatures that see invisible objects in their free time.
Yeah, so there's another
animated
door.
Crossbows with true sight.
Another,
crossbows.
Yeah.
A level 2000 Elder Dragon.
Crossbows that shoot armored sharks.
Freeze underwater.
Is that frickin' sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their frickin' heads?
It's like a CO2 dragon. Like
a CO2 dragon.
That would actually be pretty bad down here.
Pretty breathtaking, if you ask me.
For only $4.95, I can leave you breathless.
So what do you guys do?
Small Leaf will do a stealth check and peer around this corner.
And yep, I would have
23. Whee!
Okay, let me roll a.
Don't roll shit.
24. 24.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a 37. Like, what?
Okay.
How many eyeballs does this guy have?
These guys are.
I wanna go home.
Yeah, right.
How many eyeballs?
Back to Amonkhet if that thing has that many eyeballs.
Yeah, right. I worship the sunless god.
Okay.
You're like, wait, never mind.
Yeah, you glance down and you don't see anything, but you can hear that there is some movement going on in the room.
Wait, I don't see anything. What happened to my eyes?
Well, yeah, you don't see anything down into this room except like there's 2 pillars there.
Well, I rolled another 23.
Okay, but yeah, you.
Are you going in?
Either can go into the room or go up. Up toward the stairs.
I'm gonna go into the room, but that 10's kind of against me if I get seen. But I rolled the 23, so I should be all right.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Let me reveal the rest of the room. Yeah. So this room is
What in the fuck?
Yeah, more of the shell sharks.
Oh yay!
Yeah. So there are several
They have their own fucking room.
Just kind of milling about.
In crossbow formation, of course.
Yeah, in crossbow formation. Luckily, they did not sense you, which, being sharks, it's kind of surprising. I rolled pretty low compared to your stealth roll. But they're just kind of milling about. This is a storage area. It seems orderly, but neglected.
That's why they have the sharks in there.
Yeah, near the south wall is, and keep in mind they are just kind of milling about, so, you know.
They're turning grain in a flour?
Turning about, swimming about. On the floor, there's coils of rope, piles of hides neatly lashed with cords, a heap of nails, and more.
Heap of rusty nails, maybe?
Yeah, nails of, not iron nails.
Like human nails.
Yeah, you put toenails.
A huge pile of them.
Ew.
What the fuck?
This north wall has 2 rows of racks, one above the other, and there's a number of war hammers and daggers on them.
I'm gonna do
the
another.
east wall is also racked with spears.
I'm gonna do another stealth roll and back the hell out of this room. Oops, forgot advantage.
Okay. Yeah, you don't actually have to roll a stealth to back
Hey, look, I
out.
rolled a third 23 because I'm fucking awesome.
Not only that, but a 23-11.
Time to watch the movie 23.
Yeah.
Yeah, I move out of there.
Jim
We're gonna
Carrey.
go towards the stairs, I guess. Oh, I also related Mo that there's more murder sharks in there.
Murder shark.
More?
What did you say?
Alright, I've played enough MMOs to know if we can gather all of these things, everything in here at once, and you guys buy me 2 rounds, I think I have enough spells to kill them.
Alright.
We have to gather everything.
Group them up. As long as the tank can hold off, just aggro them and pull them.
Yeah.
I guess by this point we would figure out how to signal to the rest of the group to come to the stairs.
Yeah, with my swimming ability with advantage.
Swimming with advantage.
Yep. Just tell them that
Alright.
there's shell shocks in the other room.
Shell shocks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So to
Alright.
swim quickly or not quickly.
Yeah.
Or we can close, we're like, nay.
Yeah.
Don't bleed suddenly, because then we're really in trouble.
Right.
Yeah. Rare and
Alicia,
roll,
what's the moon
roll
cycle?
Health checks for us, and I gotta reopen my character sheet.
Heavy flow.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, did you roll for what day of the month?
I don't know what that percentile die is, but
Yeah. I don't know what it means, but 54 out of 100.
1 to
8.
7's probably bad. Alright, I think I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so you said stealth.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
All right. So as we're making our way by, Alicia makes it by, but as the group is kind of making their way by, some of the sharks pick up the scent of the group, so they kind of come through to attack. So
I mean, if there was ever a location, I mean, this is relatively isolated, so.
yep. So let's go ahead and roll initiative.
So they have like a bell or something, and the entire arena comes flying towards us.
Go ahead and roll some fireballs, boys.
Yeah. Anyway, they have
Let's save the old initiative roll.
They have like bells as big as Liberty bells on, like. No.
Yeah.
Bong.
Siren, like.
Hey,
One
roll
of
the
the
17.
sharks like unhinges his jaw and his mouth is huge. He's like, "Help!" Oh, like the SpongeBob, that little guy that was like, "Meep!" or whatever. Like he got all huge.
Alright, well, let's see how tough these shell sharks are.
L
Oh, man,
sharks.
I gotta open up the other.
Open up a can of whoop ass. It's the only thing you need to open up.
Can of whooping.
Can't see the name. Okay. Sorry, I gotta add the NPCs in.
Absolutely disgusting.
Have to add the EXP leeches in here real quick.
Yeah. Right? Just like, oh, I leveled up from level 2 to 7. Nice.
Oh, great. So the sharks are going fucking first.
We're 1/10 of the way to 7th.
And then he's
Really hope that motherfuckers don't roll well.
We're like, we kill them all and we're like a little XP short or whatever. I'm like, oh yeah, because the XP went to that guy. And like, well, if we're still in combat, kill that guy, and then
they all show up.
He doesn't get the share.
All right. Let's see. So the sea line, just based on that, is going first, and I need to show rolls. Does anyone want to... Let me have you guys control the sea line, just so that I'm not controlling NPCs. And let me share with the team.
I'll take the Locatha.
Okay, yeah, let me edit. I guess I just do edit, and then can be edited and controlled by all players in player's journal. Okay, so the Locatha is there. For you, should be there for you guys now.
I see it.
And Kish is in a separate folder.
His picture, he has like a little lion thing with them. Sea lion guy.
Yeah.
He's like, this is my dog.
Oh, hold on, I gotta bring up the sea lion. Yeah.
All of the character sheets in this one.
Yeah. There's
Locata.
Okay, there's the sea lion. Yeah, so who wants to control the sea lion? Well, sea lions, for being a CR 1/2 creature, they make 3 attacks. Jeez. That doesn't sound right to me.
Jesus.
Um.
Wow. Like how it says it can hold its breath for 15 minutes. Like, is that outside of the water?
Yeah, I guess so. Like, because it wouldn't make sense for it to be an aquatic creature and be like, well, it is a mammal, so yeah, I don't know. They say it's in here and it's been trapped in here, so I'm just gonna say that that's a mammal.
Yeah,
It would have drowned by now.
It seemed like it would have drowned before we rescued it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just going to ignore that ability. It can breathe underwater.
Right.
Because that makes no sense.
It does not, actually.
Yeah.
And he's like, you need to help me. My 15-minute timer starts now. That you've seen me.
Damn NPC timers.
Yeah, so whoever wants to control the sea lion, feel free to...
What if there was like a human trapped in here and like it was a solid door and they filled it with air, but us opening it like submerges it? He's like, oh no!
Oh no!
Yeah.
Tim, would you rather have the sea lion or Kish?
I guess I'll take the sea lion.
Okay, I'll take Kish.
Cash money.
So these hallways like are tall enough that the sea lion could swim over creatures, but like you can't end in the same space.
That's obnoxious. So
Just have him swim behind the guys.
I can't move his token, so.
Oh, is it? Let me see if it's. Let me make sure I.
Oh, I can.
Can
Here.
be controlled by.
Here, you're
yeah,
going
can be
there.
Controllable by all players.
Well, it works.
Oh, sorry. I don't know if I closed it on. Okay. Yeah, let me know if you can you control it now.
No. It's whatever. Jordan moved it.
Okay, it's fine.
I'll just
Can you
leave him. I'll just
report
leave
though?
him there. We're about to find out. If you want to attack with a bite,
If you can open up the sheet, yeah.
I
you
can roll. I can roll.
Okay.
That's a 24 with 4 damage for the bite.
Okay. Which
And-
shark, left or right?
We'll go with the left one,
Okay. Let's...
and then 2 with the claws.
Ooh, nice.
Damn, he crit.
All right. So.
Oh, and it pushes it 5 feet away. Jesus Christ. Oh, they both do. Jesus.
All right. So you did a bite attack on the first one for 4, and then.
I rolled way too many. I rolled way too many claws. I didn't hear it go twice.
Yeah, the
Well, no-
15 misses, the 25 obviously hits and crits. And let's see, 7 damage, so and knocks it 5 feet away. Ah! Okay. Let's see, the shell sharks are next. And the swarm of spiders, hey. The spiders all drown because they are.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think that. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys still have control of over the.
Yeah, just. I was hoping nobody's gonna see that because I was gonna slowly populate this whole room with it until somebody saw it.
I have my zoom on 10%, so I see the entire map. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But I don't see us. I don't know what's going on.
You would love if I could make this thing bigger.
Let's see. So these shell sharks are going to attack. They are first going to attack. 2 of them are going to attack the sea lion. Oh, jeez. 10. What's its AC? 16. So those both missed. Man, that was a high damage roll. All right. 1 is going to attack the low. Oh no, wait. They make 2 attacks, so 2 more against the sea lion. 17 hits the sea lion for 6.
I think you have to change his damage.
Oh, yep. I'll do it.
His health.
Okay.
And
then
he is at 9 out of 15.
Yeah, the other one is going to make 2 bites against the Locatha.
He has 22 AC.
23.
That's HP.
Oh, shit. 13 AC.
Yeah, he has 13 AC, 22 hit points.
Oh god, he's got horrible AC.
Yeah, his AC's not too good. And then the other
So he
2
takes,
sharks are
what,
going
8
to
damage?
bite at Redair. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the 23 hits. You know what? I am gonna shield that because I haven't used any spells yet, and you know what? If I don't use it, like, what's the point? So that recharges on a short rest anyway. So I'm gonna just bypass that damage. So all right, Redair is up next, and he gonna turn and face the shark that's in front of him. And that was the one that was actually attacked by the sea lion, so he's going to attack it. There.
This is where if somebody had whirlwind attack or whatever and stood in that square right there.
Yeah, just the perfect spot for it. 9 and 13, so 21. Actually, that was just enough to kill it. From the damage that the sea lion did.
Thank God.
Yes, that's 1 shark dead. All right, Small Leaf.
Small Reef!
Small Reef.
Small Reef is gonna slide his ass in here.
Jesus.
I mean, Small Leaf basically has whirlwind attack.
Yeah, true.
That's a shark, right?
He just makes like a starfish and
under
punches it.
Radair's name right there, or is that Locatha?
Locatha.
Yeah, Locatha's next to Redair, so yeah, that is the shark.
Okay. And one of those, and I still have advantage.
Yeah.
Those both hit 22 and 18.
Yeah. Well, we'll take the
Oh,
first number. So
there it is.
we take the first number in there, so 22.
And a
Oh,
13.
whatever.
13 does not, and the crit obviously hits. Keep in mind that when you attack, it cancels your invisibility, so you're no longer invisible.
That's whatever.
No more ninja.
And
Let's see.
we're gonna use a key point and do that again for 14. 14.
14 is a miss. These things actually, because of the coral and the shells on them, are actually armored. Like, they have the equivalent of armor
Fucking bullshit.
from that. So their AC is higher than typical.
Whoop. It was
So
like...
21.
Died for a second.
Yeah, so that shark is badly injured. Almost near death, I'd say. Anything else on your turn, Small Leaf?
Nope.
Alright, Mo. Mo's up next.
Mao.
No.
Mao.
No.
I'm gonna,
I'm just gonna move that shark out of the way, because it's a distraction.
I'm gonna, attack that guy. Whoops. Guess I rolled a 25 since that's the highest of those 6 rolls. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna roll for real now.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
So you
That was
take
the
first 3.
that was the practice roll. That was there we go. No. Yeah.
So yeah, you make you make 1 attack. So we'll just take the 16.
Yeah, right.
Which would have been the first one, which unfortunately is a miss.
Okay.
Let's see. Anything
Or
else
wait, actually, I'm attacking from invisibility.
Invisible. Yeah, so you should have.
Yeah, so the 25 does hit.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah. Yeah. And technically, Smalley would have had advantage on the first attack too. So yeah. Okay. Yep. The 20.
Yeah.
I rolled a 22, so it didn't matter.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yep. 25 is a hit.
All right.
And Aaron Smalley for there.
Oh,
So
I
you
guess I.
get-
Yeah. Yep. 17.
All right. And that kills that shark.
Nice.
It was near death. Very
I will
close to near death.
back up
Over to your ninja.
and yeah, right.
Yeah, you're no longer a ninja, but.
Don't say that. I'll mark the top rightmost alive one.
Those were potions well spent, though. Alicia.
I was gonna use a spell here, but it's quickly.
It's
not
deteriorating.
working anymore. So I guess I'm gonna do a fireball anyway. So good luck, everybody, right now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Mo's fine with that. Actually, that's a good point. Mo could be the tank for the fireball because of
evasion.
Yeah, evasion and the spell
And
mantle.
uncanny dodge.
Yeah.
Great.
Like.
Yeah, fireball would hit like way more of us though. Would hit just as many people as it.
Oh,
As enemies.
lightning bolt would hit even more of you, so don't worry.
Yeah.
About
Yeah, right.
that.
Listen, he's a pure DPS person now, so all he sees is damage meter going way up.
Friendly fire damage is still damage. Damn it.
Right.
It still affects the numbers.
It only counts as 1.
I guess since somebody else would probably take it first, I'll take the advantage on the shell shark here.
Yep.
So let's advantage and do a fire bolt.
Yeah, that is a.
23.
Oh, that is like crap.
Yeah, is that the lowest? Yeah, it is.
It's one of the lowest.
Oh,
It's,
yeah, 2d10.
It could do a maximum of 20, so it's only 25% of the damage it could have done.
Oh yeah, that's.
When does your don't you have some kind of radiant damage that you do? Or is that melee attacks?
I have the
Bigger Blade does radiant damage.
I have the Radiant Soul, which is this, which. I think that's
Oh, okay, so it's whenever you have the wings out. Okay.
Yeah, I do. Whenever I hit and do damage, I can do damage equal to my level as well once per turn.
Oh, that's what I wanted to add. Okay.
Yeah,
Attack or
that's the
spell.
radiant damage thing that I can do.
Okay.
But yeah.
It's interesting having a race level, like a
Level dependent
yeah.
ability. It's
Although-
kinda weird. It's basically what Smite was like in 3rd edition.
Yeah, I think don't the Dragonborn doesn't their breath scale too though?
Yeah, but it's like level 5 and 11 or something, or like
Yeah.
6 and.
Yeah,
11
6,
and
6, 11, and 16.
Technically,
Yeah.
Azamar have 2. I also have healing hands.
Right. That's level 1 though, right?
That is level 1, but it is I can.
It
give somebody
scales.
HP equal to my level.
Oh yeah, right. Okay.
All right, Borgas is up next.
Borges. Oh, that's Locatha.
Let me switch to my Locatha token. The baby seal.
He says, a spear. Oh, he makes 2 melee attacks. What a goddamn boss! This guy's a fucking monster.
Holy shit.
He's like, this is what you get for imprisoning me.
What's that?
14.
Nice. That shark is badly injured.
Let me show you Burgess's people stab a dick. And he swims here.
Yep, like kind of over it and around.
Yep.
Alright, Kish.
Alright.
Kish
I
money.
can't move Kish, but I mean he'll move like here.
Okay.
So
Not sure why I gave him.
Yeah, for some reason I'm the only one that can move people.
yeah.
Even though like I changed it and says all players can edit and control, but yeah, whatever.
That's what I have.
You can still roll for him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kish is gonna do two-handed speary stabs. So here's one. Oh wait,
is
that's
that? Oh, hold
referring
on.
only to you with advantage for some reason. Okay, let me fix that.
Can you edit that?
Yeah,
I
it
don't
should
know.
be up at the top.
Here.
Oh, I see what you mean. The 2
Oh, yeah, here,
DM
always
thing.
roll advantage. I want advantage toggle and never whisper rolls. Got it.
Yeah, go ahead and roll again because that one went to me.
Okay.
So you can't see what it.
I can tell everybody what it says. I see it. It was
Yeah.
19.
Oh, you do? Oh, if you see it, then yeah, we'll go with that. I just.
Yeah, it was
I thought it
19 and
went
8.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll take the 19.
Alright, and then the other attack was a 14.
Okay, the 14 misses, so that does 6 damage to that
Yep.
shark. All right.
Yark.
Let's see. That shark is near death.
Okay.
Sea lion.
I'm like, I see that 19. I see
Okay.
The lion is going to.
Flail about.
Bark.
The
One of-
two sharks are on.
I guess attack that one again
He's gonna bark as a full action.
with a bite. That's
All right,
horrible.
That is a miss.
I should get a
And
picture
two
of
claws.
Mo, but completely
Right.
zoom in on his mouth
So
and
many
eyes.
crits this game. What
Crits
is
are all the
going
NPCs. That's the funny part.
Yeah. So the sea lion, yeah, tears it and target's pushed up to 5 feet away. Small Leaf is in that space, so. But considering he's small, it basically gets knocked over Small Leaf.
Small Leaf reacts with an acrobatics.
If you have
Kicks
if-
it.
kind of a dumb question. If the sea lion knocks somebody away, can he use his reaction to opportunity attack the person that's being moved away from his space?
No.
No, because it's just like it's part of the ability. Just
Yeah,
to
his
knock
attacks
it out of.
cause the knockback.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was... If someone's pushed against their will, I think that's when opportunity attacks can't happen or something.
It might be like, yeah, I'd say because it caused the attack, it doesn't. But for like, if there was a creature standing nearby, forget how I've rolled on that in the past. I know like, no, because opportunity attacks are if
The person moves.
the person has to
Like
do the
move
moving
action?
out of the way. Yeah.
Man, where did I get Mo's freaking portrait from?
The shell sharks. Let's see. The one that is near death catches the scent of blood from Orgas and is going to attack him. Whoop. That is the multi-attack ability. Oh, jeez. Okay, he is flat out dead.
Burgess?
Yeah, because it did 32 damage, which is more than his max.
Oh yeah, he's like literally in half.
Yeah, so yeah, it just rips into him and kills him. Let's see, the other shark, there's one near Radair and there's one over top of Small Leaf. So the one next to Radair is going to... Man, that was a ton of damage in that attack. So these are against Radair and they miss, and then the 2 against Small Leaf. Oh wow, that was a nearly max roll. Yeah, so it lunges at Small Leaf and takes a very vicious bite into Small Leaf.
Fucking hell.
Let's say 2d10 damage, and these are both fine. All right, let's see. Redair's going to make his attacks. We got 3 sharks. I feel like Redair should be a little bit more liberal with some of his spell casting, because, well, you know what? I think Redair did only used 1 spell slot so far. I can use I do have curing ability, so if Alicia starts running out or wants to conserve spells, Redair is more than happy to heal. Cast a healing spell or 2. Just because I'm not using my spell slot. Well, how many spell slots do I have? 5. Yeah, I have 5 first level and 2 second level, and I haven't been using them for anything else, so... And I don't feel a particular need to, like, expend spell slots, just because they'll take up time that I could be attacking. So yeah, let me go ahead and make 2 attacks with the longsword. Alright, 22 is a hit for 15. Actually, could I maybe just, you know what, it's not a crit, but I'm gonna turn that into a smite, just because I want to do some damage.
This is what you get for killing Borgas!
Yeah. So, okay, that shark is near death. That's 22 damage. And that was 2 attacks, so that is his turn, and Small Leaf.
Small Leaf's gonna attack the guy in his space.
Okay.
A 23 and a 22.
Yeah, both hit. Let me make sure I'm moving Small Leaf out of the way so I correctly take the damage away from the correct one. Alright, also near badly injured, not quite.
Alright, and then we're gonna smack him with one of those, and a 26. God, that almost crit. With a 7.
Ooh, near death now.
Fucking, and we're gonna waste a key point and hit him again for 26, and fucking a 6.
Yeah. That
6, 7, 6.
That kills it. Yeah, Small Leaf, so just, you're punching and striking it multiple times, and it's just like, you can tell that it's on its last fin, and,
Last fin.
you just, like, one final strike to just put it down.
Trip it.
Yeah.
Ball. Guess I'll try to come in and finish off this top guy.
Yeah.
Step.
Oh, wait a minute.
Step attack.
Okay, I don't.
Wait, shoot. I took health away from the wrong one. I took away health
from Kish.
Yeah, from Kish. So yes, Redair will have moved, swum over here and did that damage to this bottom one. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Both are near death.
Yep. So 11 totally doesn't hit, and I will just bonus action mark the top one.
Okay.
And
Alicia.
So Alicia, because she has the Cloak of the Manta Ray, she is going to move onto the same square as Borgus here.
Okay.
And she is also going to kind of like stand between the corpse of Borgus and the shell shark, and invoking her flaw of helping anybody despite the personal cost, she's going to cast Revivify on Borgus.
Okay. Nice. Change life with 1 hit point.
And she's going to stand in between Borgus and the enemies to try to stop them from getting to him.
Okay, I'm gonna move him behind, and then you right there. Alright, let's see.
Like it?
Borgus is up.
Borgus is back!
Nobody is dying on Alicia's watch.
Yeah.
He's like, oh,
She
that
can't
was
stop that.
that was unpleasant.
Yep.
But now he's
Yeah.
Get behind me.
Borgus, I mean, comes back from the brink of life, or death. Well, no, maybe life. Yeah, maybe that direction. I mean, he's barely conscious. He was probably prone, even though it's in the water, and just
2 halves
quick
back together.
Yeah, just quick. Yeah, right. Anyway, yeah, you're like, let me fix this, Picasso.
I'm so glad I grabbed that spell.
And he has like his last thing, and he just jerk reaction throws his spear at the shell shark that's in front of Alicia, And actually, that's the one that's marked, so it's gonna have advantage.
Yeah, that is
6.
a hit.
So
And,
yeah,
it
Alicia
has one
swims
hit
in,
point.
revives him, and he's just like, like
Triggered.
Borges
It
is
has one
back.
hit point remaining. Does he get 2 attacks?
He gets 2 if it's melee.
Oh, melee.
But
Okay.
yep.
All right.
He could throw himself as an improvised ranged weapon.
Alright, so yeah, Kish is gonna stab the one in front of him. And if the second attack hits, then he'll move on to the second. We'll just see.
Yeah. All he has to do is hit, because it's 1 hit point. Yep, that hits, and yeah, 4.
Alright. So then Kish will move ahead 1, because I don't have control of him, and he will do another stab on the other one for 4.
Now this one has 1 hit point.
Sea Lion, you have 3 chances, Sea Lion.
Yeah, you just gotta hit it.
Sea Lion! Wrong character sheet. Bite.
Yeah!
God! No.
And 2 claws. Those claws were 11. That's a fail.
Alright, the 11's missed, but I mean the crit is just perfectly timed. And rips that
I don't
shark.
think we ever had that many NPCs crit before.
Yeah, it's definitely a high critting session.
Never
for the
before
NPCs.
have 4 grown men shouted for a sea lion to kill to kill a shark. Yeah, right.
Come on, sea lion.
Come on! Go, 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 go!
Alright, so yeah, we have ourselves a good slaughtering of shell sharks. And,
Alicia turns back like, Borges, you doing okay back there?
he
Borges,
says,
barely okay.
I don't feel so good.
Yeah, right. Poison!
Must be poison.
Alright.
No, but he seriously says, I don't think so. Yeah.
Borges' internal organs mixed up.
I think if you all don't mind, I think I'm going to be heading out from here. Coming that close to the brink of death, I don't want to have spent all those weeks in prison only to die here. I want to live.
Alicia will explain to Borges where our boat is and explain that, you know, they're waiting for us, but he can, if he wants to come back to Saltmarsh, it's safe there. That's where our army is amassing.
Right. I think that'll be. I think I'll do that. All right. Radair's going to use one of his healing spells. Let's see, cure wounds. Do I have it? I don't think I have it set up on this character.
I think Cure Wounds is 1d8.
Yeah, plus your spell casting modifier. So 1d8 plus 4. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use some of the lay on hands, because I can just say what it is.
I can do it too, and I have more spells. So
Okay, yeah, I just don't want you to like burn through all of your spells, considering Radair has most of his. Oh, I gotta.
That's totally up to you. I've only used the second and a third. So
Okay, well, yeah, if you have plenty, then use one of yours, because it'll be way more effective.
Yeah, maybe like one of the level 1s. Cause with the...
a first level cure wounds with.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like he's basically like he's at 2/3 now, whereas
like,
with Radair's heal it would have been 1/3. Yeah.
Yep.
So he says, "Okay, that's good. I'm going to leave." Does Kish have? I don't think Kish has any spells. He's basically a warrior.
He has fog.
Fog, yeah.
Once per day.
Radair's gonna heal up the sea lion because it's.
Guys, you made me ink.
Yeah, it's 6 hit points. He's gonna use some of that to heal up that.
Borges needed like a lot of hit points.
Yeah. Kish and the sea lion are going to escort.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Borges out.
Yeah, they can all get out honestly if they need to. Like,
Yeah, Kish is gonna say, um, you know, it is it's not in my it's not my style to leave um to leave an assignment like this, but you all seem to have it under control, and given that there is information we have, well, actually, Kish doesn't know that you're planning to. What did you tell Kish about your?
Yeah, we
I think
haven't we haven't told him that much, but honestly, at this point, since he's actually fought with us and not netted us yet,
Yeah.
um, I think we would tell him that we're planning an assault. We formed an alliance between the humans of Saltmarsh, the lizard folk, the Locatha, the merfolk. Um, yeah, and we're gonna like basically launch an attack at some point against this stronghold. And you know what? Just throwing it out there. If you have an organization of Triton people, you are welcome to go to Saltmarsh and tell them that you would like to join in as well.
Yeah. He says, "Yes, I do want to know what happened to my clan. Um, Unfortunately, they are several days away
Okay.
from here. But I will be happy to fight with you for this cause." He also says, Borges and Kish give back the invisibility potions since they won't be needing them.
Right.
But Kish also says, um, since we can swim, and I think the three of us can make it back to Saltmarsh without danger. Assuming we don't get caught again. But now that we're on our guard, they won't catch me by surprise like they caught me the first time.
Yeah, if you make it to the cell room, you're basically home free, honestly.
And we will relay the information that we've uncovered with you to Saltmarsh, so that in the off chance you don't make it back, they at least have some information to go off of for the attack. Obviously, I'm sure you'll glean more information going up the stairs, but the three of us will head back and relay.
Yep, and I think there's a wizard in the town, so he might be able to let you like communicate with your people or something. I don't.
Yes.
I don't know what magic does, but for some reason Mo knows that.
That is a wise suggestion. We will certainly do that. All right, farewell, and may the rest of your mission be a success. So they head out.
Damn straight.
CJ, I wanted to ask you, because I did the healing, could I actually expend my twin spell to give that healing to Small Leaf as well? I didn't realize Small Leaf was as
Yeah, sure.
he is. Okay.
I'm really not,
Leaf,
though.
You also get 15 hit points back, so... Cool. Thank you.
We would probably move these shell shark bodies like into this room.
Yeah, just because leaving them out in the hallway.
Yeah, just like meh.
Yeah.
That's never a bad sign.
But just kind of position them, they kind of float a little already. Just like, they're swimming around,
Jump behind the pillars, anchor them down with some of the rope you talked about.
Yeah.
They're flying.
Oh yeah,
the coffers.
Is this the one that has all the weapons and stuff in it?
Yeah. So let me describe the room, because there's definitely.
I mean, to me, it's like destroy this freaking room, but yeah.
This is stuff you wanted to. This is stuff that is information you would probably want to know.
Bag of holding.
Piles of hides and nails and other like kind of equipment. It's basically an armory and storage room. There's 2 rows of racks which contain war hammers and daggers along the one wall, and then along the other wall there are spears hanging up. And is there anything else?
I think we should destroy their weapons.
Yeah, sabotage the shit out of this.
I was gonna say I can give you more details if you look, but yeah, we can sabotage.
Yeah, I'd say like I'll toss in investigation in case if it matters, but yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and investigate anybody. Redair's gonna do a help action to investigate, because Yeah, 10. That's just what I needed. So roll with advantage.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey.
As you're searching around the room, um, so you basically find that there are 23 lengths of rope, uh, about 50 hides. Um,
Man,
there's a
this.
bunch of hooks and buckles that are in here too.
Yeah.
There's 48 warhammers, 70 daggers, and 84
Oh
spears.
my
And there's
god,
also
this is a
70
major
tridents.
armory for them.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
this
like
is
it's
so
yeah, it
good.
is a huge huge supply room. So just based on that alone, just the number of weapons, you can kind of piece together like, you know,
I think if we can pile as much of it close together as we can, and then just one fireball,
yeah, to just
like,
blow it away.
because I mean, like, I don't know how long it would take us to like snap all the warhammers and spears and
Yeah,
stuff. You know, it's
snapping like
like,
that's like 84, 70,
yeah,
and
right.
48.
Like, let me
That's like
pull all these
10
daggers
multiple
apart.
daggers. Like that's 400 weapons. Like
Um,
yeah. You also find that there's actually also a secret door along
oh, really?
the one wall there.
Huh.
Yeah.
How many daggers did you say that there were?
70. So it's like
I'm gonna put all 70 of those in my bag of holding. That's the only thing I want. I just want that.
Go to the blacksmith, be like, how much for these?
hey,
They're in the bag and it just
I
keeps
just imagine
pouring.
like Mo, like he's holding the bag of holding and like just sweeping his arm
Yeah.
down the shelf, like and then just the daggers are just rolling in. Yeah. Hey, who needs to destroy him when we could just pocket him in the bag of holding?
Yeah. But
It's
it
like,
just the daggers, because that's funny to me. Like, because they're lightweight, so it's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, they fit.
Yeah.
You could make a throwing. Yeah, so basically, Redair will be helping move the supplies, the weapons mainly.
To the
And
center.
I guess the hides are technically like, make it more flammable. Not that the fire would last long,
Right.
If we just need a fireball, I can fireball.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So
I say before we blow anything up in here, let's make sure like the secret room doesn't have additional armory stuff.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like we'll just pile it like I don't know, like in this back corner maybe, and then
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. So so there's a secret door. I'm also gonna say, let's see. Okay. So you spot the secret door. There are two tridents that kind of flank this door.
Yeah.
And like they're not sharp tridents; they're very blunt. So like when you open the door, it kind of like props, like it almost like is more like a slab that kind of like
Oh, like,
falls,
yeah, okay.
and like the tridents like brace it
Yeah, on the
from
ground.
falling.
Yeah.
Yeah, falling all the way. Or I guess it lifts up and to prop up this. Yeah, it's more like a slab that lifts up, and you prop the door on the tridents.
Okay.
So yep. What? Okay, so let me reveal the room then.
Yeah, like, what do you do? I'm like, open my eyes.
Yeah.
It's a full action.
Okay, so a smallish room. This leads to at the far end of the. They say the secret door opens to a short passage that leads to south to a larger area, but considering the room you're in, I wouldn't classify that as a larger area. I'd classify it as a smaller area. But anyway, at the far end of the open area is a closed coffer with various sacks propped against it. Really, that's the main. Yeah, that's really it. There's the room's rather bare, but there's that big coffer with the sacks propped up against the far corner. And when you step forward into the room, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Versus a magical effect?
It is a magical effect.
Nice, I get advantage.
Okay, you succeed.
Like,
Basically,
you fail. Like, what?
a glyph appears in the floor,
Oh.
and then like kind of lights up right away, and it does hits you with a bunch of cold, frigid, basically freezes the water around you.
No.
In a and then it like kind of in a flash and then dissipates. But you take half as much damage because of the successful save. So.
Can you do your little reaction thingy? Or is
I think because I'm getting surprised, I don't get reactions.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Depends on what the ability says specifically.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's a dexterity. Yeah, I'm gonna say because it's a dexterity save, not like
like
somebody attacks you.
Yeah, I think to me it's like I'm surprised by it, so I don't get a reaction. But I will take the 11.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna like do an investigation again to make sure I don't step on another frickin' thing.
Yeah.
Swim through.
Okay. As you're kind of making your way toward or into the room and toward the coffer, you don't detect any traps.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you don't detect any traps up to the coffer.
Yep.
I should say.
Yeah, I was gonna say like once I get up to it, then just specifically and investigate on it itself. Nice.
Yeah, so the coffers in this area are like kind of like an aquatic chest. Like it's not like a wooden,
right,
chest or coffer
it's
that
like
we would have on a ship.
clay or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
clayish or like kind of like coral or
Yeah.
Clam shell.
Yeah.
Yeah, coral shell kind of chest. When you investigate, you do not find any traps on the coffer, but it is locked.
I will attempt a thieves' tools check to pick it.
Okay. Okay. Yep, you managed to successfully pick the lock.
Nice.
And yep, it is unlocked.
I open it very slowly.
Very slowly. Okay. You open it very slowly, and it let's see. So it actually sets off a trap, and
Nice.
The two tridents that are propping up the slab fall away or fall to the side, and then the slab slams shut.
Huh? Like, is that what I think the trap is? Like,
yeah,
like
you
nothing.
hear
Okay.
the slab fall shut, and it's actually rather loud.
Right. Oh my fucking Christ. Is it?
Yeah, to which Radair and Smalley clearly notice. Like,
yeah, like, huh?
They clearly hear, like, oh crap, like.
Into the room, everybody. Open it and get in here. Or
Yeah.
get out of here or something.
Yeah. So yeah. Unfortunately,
If they can move it, yeah.
Yeah, it's Yeah. So Radair, upon going up to it, can't just open it like Mo did before it. It's like locked or kind of locked, but locked shut. But Radair does notice that the slab is badly damaged from kind of slamming so hard.
Right click it, bottom left, bash it.
Yeah, so Radair's going to try to break it down. And that is a strength check.
Mo, what is in the box?
Yeah, unfortunately Radair has some trouble. He's trying to like he can tell I can break this. Come on.
Small leaf, punch it.
Can Alicia try as well?
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Yeah.
Save, I guess, but. It's the same.
Yeah, not a save. So you would.
Just the
yeah, if you have
strength
any
button.
save bonus.
I don't
but,
have proficiency, so
So yeah, that's a
yeah,
natural.
it's just my.
Yeah. So I think you have like a magic
Hulk
resistance.
smash!
But yeah, Alicia manages to like with thanks
Ogre
to
strength gauntlets.
yeah, with her strength gauntlets manages to like with some work punch through and break the slab enough that there's a opening now that you could crawl through and get
Nice.
out. As for what's in the coffer, um, the coffer.
Sardines.
Yeah. The coffer contains 2 platinum and pearl coronets of sea elf design. What's a coronet? I don't know, some sort of necklace or something.
I don't know, you lost me.
Yeah.
A small or relatively simple crown,
Okay.
especially as worn by lesser royalty.
Okay. Yeah, so 2 crowns then.
And also, apparently, it's a car made by Dodge in '68.
Of course it
Oh,
is.
sweet! I know how we're getting out of here.
Yeah, right? Oh my god, a platinum Dodge Coronet.
Gas it up.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Gas,
those are
gas.
worth 700 gold each.
Holy shit.
So,
There's a
could you paste
yeah.
it in the thing? Is there 2
Yeah.
platinum and 2 pearl?
No, it's platinum and pearl.
Right, one of
together.
each.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
1 platinum Dodge Coronet.
Or a crown, because
Yeah.
coronet, whatever. Because we know what crowns are. I'm just gonna keep typing it in until I go through all the treasure.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. We attack fucking sea people and everything's made out of pearls.
It's the Black Pearl.
In a bottle.
Yeah, so there's 2 gold wristbands and they're inlaid with diamonds.
Pop out one of those diamonds for reviving Borgris.
There's 22 platinum pieces.
200
in there,
peepees!
Right.
Peepees. And then there's also there are 4 sacks that are
To go with
next
the
to
peepees?
coffer, and they have 500 electrum each.
Jesus!
Oh my
500. My finger was on the wrong key.
Nope,
Fine.
DM said it. Took your hand off the
$5.99. So how many? Wait, how many of those?
4.
4. Yeah.
So 4 sacks.
Fucking 500. A lot of weight
Electrum,
in just
keep in
fucking
mind,
sack.
electrum is the 1/10 of a gold. 4 saxophones.
4
So essentially,
Hey, you said 4 saxes. Huh?
Yeah, 4 sacks is 4 sacks. Yeah, Verdare says that slam was really loud. If we're going to destroy these weapons, we should do it quick and get
Do
out
it
of here.
now.
To which Verdare is going to go to the hallway and make a perception
I'm
roll down.
Fireball!
Here's
Fireball!
It makes it even louder. Like it's like a fragmentation grenade, and all the stuff clangs against the walls. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't destroy, it just blows.
yeah, like, shit.
Since CJ, since I'm allowed to decide if I want to do the empowered after I do the spell. Is that enough to destroy the weapons?
25.
25 damage per weapon.
Not quite.
Well, we're empowering it then. So I'm gonna re-roll. I think the 1, and the 2 minimally. Should I re-roll the 3s as well? Because they're technically below half. So
Yeah, statistically you should.
There's 2 3s in there.
yeah. So 1, 1. So that would be actually what, 5? that what we're thinking?
Yep. Yeah, I mean, statistically.
Okay, so 17 plus 15.
Makes that
Yep, 32.
32. Yeah, that pretty much obliterates most of the weapons. Like there may be like, out of like the 200 weapons that are in the pile, like, they
17 are
might be
left.
able to scrounge up a handful of them that are still usable, but like, maybe 10 out of the 200, are still usable.
Cents on the dollar.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, exactly. Let me see though. But yeah, casting that fireball, like, and the fact that like all the weapons, like, clanged around
Make
everywhere.
a hell of a lot of noise. Yeah.
Made a lot of noise.
Right now, we're out of here.
Yeah, that's a. That is a. Yeah, let's get out of here.
Olive wants to go up the stairs.
Small Leaf, we may just leave you. Like.
Hold on, I'm checking the surrounding rooms to see if there's anything.
Yeah, the
that might be.
slab is definitely my B, but the killing afterwards is.
The fireball was the necessity. Right? It wasn't a choice.
I'm slamming all that stuff into the bag of holding as well. Just like quick, just quick and dirty. Just
not taking much time to count the specifics, but
I mean, we reduced this room's weapon supply from like 400 to like a dozen.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
They're gonna defend your stronghold with a fucking cup of tea.
Yeah, I think this was actually a really good spot to actually trigger those enemies because that's a pretty solid blow.
Yeah. Okay, we are going to explore just a little bit more, just because if we don't, I'm gonna forget the kind of specific state that we left off in.
Okay.
Small Leaf upstairs. Run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Small Leaf went upstairs, or we're all. Yeah. Actually, let me transition us to upstairs. Okay. That'll be a good.
We can find another exit.
Yeah, because it is. It's getting close to 10:30, so.
Right.
I do want to stop, but I want to kind of get us to like what the very next event is that you.
We need to have the Dragon Ball Z announcer have something to say.
Right.
I am running a tad bit low on 3rd level spells now, so we're all aware, but.
Yo, what's your own doing?
Yeah, so shift click, get everybody out. Yeah, I was gonna say, Redair still has plenty of spells because I've been very conservative with that just because of the combats we've been getting in. So, again, Redair can heal if we need healing, but I think if we get into any more serious fights, Redair's gonna unleash, unleash some spells in the fight.
I basically have enough to like twin another spell that's 3rd level, or make another 3rd level spell. So.
Do you have any left?
I have one 3rd level, but I can make another one, or I can twin the one that I have. Basically.
Right. Is that sorcery point usage?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. So
Ruder's he's used 2 spells, and one is his warlock slot that recovers on a short rest. So.
Yeah, for Alicia, one is the twin spell, and the other is flexible casting, where I can turn sorcery points into spell slots. Or technically vice versa, I think, too, so I could, like, drain some low levels to make more sorcery and then do it back.
Right.
So I could kind of upcast.
Transmute.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys...
I could turn lower level spell slots into bigger ones.
Yeah, that is the one, again, kind of one of those things where you look at the sorcerer and you're like, man, it doesn't seem like they have much, but just the fact that you can be flexible, like, that's, you can put that to good use.
It's a little inefficient to upcast in that way, but I can.
Right.
Like, it basically takes, like, 2 2nd level spells to make a 3rd, but it's like, sometimes you need it.
If you need that extra fireball, and the 2nd level spell options you got aren't what you need, you know what?
Yeah, it's slightly more efficient than that, because I would be able to get enough sorcery points to, like, make a fireball and have 1 point left over, but it's still, like, it's like, what are you gonna do with 1 point, except for, like, empower a spell, I guess.
Are we having Smallleaf go forward, or is this the stop?
Yeah, I think we will stop here.
Oh, look,
Yeah,
another
so
long hallway. Smallleaf just dies.
Yeah,
yeah.
he passes away.
Yeah. So a long hallway. I guess we'll maybe take it a few moments forward where, we kind of,
We'll come here and initiate the combat, and then we'll stop. Is that
yeah,
Well, it's
yeah,
a
I
9
think
stealth check, but 25 acrobatics. I sprint down the hallway like a mad or swim to this door.
okay. Yeah, so I will reveal what's down here.
There's a
Yeah,
fireball.
so the party makes it to the second or the next floor. I'm gonna reveal down to there because that's pretty far. And yeah, revealing another hallway with 2 arched doorways. One goes into a room
Nice.
with pillars there, and actually I'll reveal just a little bit more because there's something of interest in that.
Statue.
Not the
Yeah,
star.
not the star, representing a statue of some sort. So yeah, it's a bit tough to make out from. Let me read.
Sneak. It's kind of bad. I want to come here.
145 feet away.
Yeah, yeah. So there's a a large statue. Wait a minute.
Crystal Minotaur statue stands in the darkness. Uh-huh.
Don't attack it in melee.
Okay, it's actually wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's actually not a full statue. It's like you make out. It looks like it's a giant head, but it's tough to make out the details from there. Um, and then Smallleaf is going around the corner, and I will reveal what you see in this room, or at least what you can see from this room. And I think that's where we'll call it. Yeah, so this ceiling, or the ceiling and floor of this room is largely unfinished stone. So, like, again, a lot of the area, the hallways and stuff that you've been in have been, like, really nice and polished, smooth, but this kind of looks more rough, sort of like the prison.
Right.
And maybe actually even a little less so. There's seaweed in this room, and it grows freely throughout the chamber. Anemones, starfish, and I guess anemones and starfish and lobster. There's a single lobster that crawls over the natural rocky surface.
A
So
lobster.
unfinished stone. So I guess it's actually like even probably not quite as unnatural as the cavern, but even less finished than the prison area.
Right.
But yeah, there's a lot of seaweed and just kind of typical friendly sea creatures in here. So that is where we will end it. And I will say, actually, with all the noise you made, that was actually the right place to do it because there's no Swahagan like
Yeah.
in this room or in the hallway right here, and obviously from the area you just came from. If the guards were in the prison, they would have heard it.
Right. Yeah, like if we came in from a different angle.
Yeah,
Right.
they would have heard it, but you guys were very fortunate that the noise you made was basically nobody was around in the immediate area to hear it from these other rooms. So,
Or were they?
or were they?
No bodies. All these ghosts heard it.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah. That is where we will end it. And I guess I gotta calculate up experience. So let's see, what did we fight? We fought the
200 weapons.
200 weapons.
Since Mo's level 20 now, he's gonna forego getting XP until everybody catches up.
Yeah. Well, don't you? I mean, you get to start putting that towards epic boons, right?
Yeah, right.
Let's see. So we got there were the 3 Swahagan that we fought.
Release the
Oh, 3 of
prisoners.
them. Yeah, releasing the prisoners. I'll throw that in
Explored
there.
all this stuff. Nobody.
5 shell shocks.
Nobody
Yep.
died.
I feel like I'm from New York. The shell shock.
Found the secret room. Nothing bad happened there.
Yeah, just keep adding it up. Yeah, didn't fight and like all like 300 of the
Alicia,
Swahagan that are in the fortress,
yeah.
but you evaded it.
Alicia killed a bunch of armor. Some of
Glued
it could have been animated armor.
We glued it back together.
You glued, yeah.
Let me see. For each bit of
Flex tape.
I guess what I'm gonna do is for each like grouping of useful information and like useful information and for each grouping of information is like rooms that you explore basically.
Right. Or like new
I'll give you,
monster
like,
types.
Yeah, identifying new monsters, like things like destroying the weapons.
Right.
To sabotage their efforts. I'm gonna give, I think, 300 experience per. So let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, I don't know what counts, but I recorded the like the guard post, the arena, the gate mechanism, the mutated enemies, and then the other weird enemies. I called them the twiggy alien looking pieces of shit.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And then the other reserved twiggy alien looking pieces of shit.
This other staircase up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say that that's basically 300 times 8.
2400.
Because I'm also counting like the room with a bunch of guards, or,
Right.
that are leisurely
Oh, right,
around.
the barracks. Yeah,
the fact that you did destroy the weapon room.
Yeah.
The other room that you didn't explore too thoroughly, but has the sharks with the other Swahagan and that was the one that Smallleaf glanced in briefly.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
I will give that. So that's basically 2,400 experience total there. Plus another 21. All right, let me add this up and divide it among the group. All right. All right, 1,300 each.
So
15,
5, 6, yeah. God, I gotta look this up every time.
Yeah, what the next level is, because we can't write it on
23.
2,300.
1,000.
2,300. We're done. We're there. We're already there.
Okay.
Yeah, we've.
Get to level 7.
For me, I need 410,000 experience.
Actually, let me see what the campaign says we should be. The level we should be near. Okay. Sounds good. All right. Yep, we will stop there. And I honestly wasn't too sure how this adventure was going to turn out, because it's a very, it's a very stealth focused